Hello, everybody. It is time. So welcome back, and I should say to the second day of our end of the year coverage. This is it, our final cup of the year. I'm Join Sadeki, your herald of greatness, your commentator that brings you the best talent from around our community to compete for your entertainment. In each and every cup, I'm joined on screen with an excellent member of our community, and today's a special day because I get the privilege of welcoming the man himself, Mr. Jay Park, the big cheeseburger, to the co-caster chair with me. Cheese, welcome back, man.
Thank you, man. It's awesome to be back. It was hard to stay quiet at the beginning because I love just being the first one to talk, but it's awesome to be here with you guys and see all the familiar faces, all the new faces. I want to give a really special shout out, and I hope he's here. I haven't seen him chat yet, but it's to Hey Mysterious. He sent me a personal message for the first time last night saying, I can't wait to watch you tomorrow. I've seen many of your streams after they've aired, and he was hoping to catch me live today. So, hey, Mysterious, I hope you're here. And of course, always great to see everybody here. Guy, and I think I saw Mengo, the Fungus Con. I love that new name. Franklin's here. This is just going to be Gunner, I think, is here as well. So I can't wait to entertain all of you.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad that it's you that's helping me bring this year to a close with these final games. Somehow that's like really fitting. It's a good cap end to this year, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe I got to do the first one of the year and the last one of the year, right? I mean, that would be the way to rock this, right? But I'm so glad this is happening, and I'm so glad to have a home here.
Well, dude, and I know you've been helping with some of the other tournaments that have been going around with the community too, but that's it's cool to have you back here, and I know the chat's gonna feed off your energy all day as well.
Yeah. No, for sure. I mean, this is we're gonna have some grand champions. When are we gonna have? We got the 1v1 grand champion. Who is gonna be the grand champion here?
Yeah, I mean, that's the answer. We're gonna freaking go through all these people today. We have all of the cast of the best lined up today for everybody's playing. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Plus, today, I don't know if you want to talk about what today is, what we brought in today. Like, what are we gathered here for,
It's the final event. It's the biggest showdown of the year, and all the 2v2 legends are here. They're all here. I mean, I scrolled through all the names, and I just can't.
Yeah, and if you joined us yesterday, today's cup is also comprised of the top earning points players from throughout the year. So different this time is that each individual from the 2v2, different from like a normal cup we do. We didn't do a pre-qualifier game or a pre-qualifier day where we just get a bunch of people together and whittle down, go through a bracket. This is the top earning individuals from throughout the entire year on the 2v2 track. So different from yesterday, though, is that these players have all earned points separately. So, and since teammates were not locked throughout the year, like Fosse didn't always have to play with Eclipse, the top earning players today coming into these rounds could choose who they wanted to be paired up with today. So and then the way it kind of worked was the person there with the higher cup point, they had the bigger pool of available players from which to choose from in order to pair up for today.
Right, and as you can imagine, most of the players chose the teammate they played with throughout the year with, right? The person that practiced hardest with and developed their strategy around. So they're going to have really good cohesion and play super well together. But some did choose different partners. So some maybe weren't available for today's cup or something. So before the qualifier round, there was so before today there was a qualifier round. Okay, so select the top 8 teams. So you should go through these teams and
no problem. Yeah, they're like she said, we did. I think there was only one other team. I could be wrong on this. That there was yesterday. So they did a qualifier round to see out of the top 9 teams, the top 8. So of the top teams, here they are. We have Team Perfectly Balanced, which is Fosse and Eclipse. We have Team UC, which is Dark Dagger and Vu. We have Team Input Data Error, which is Doc No Hope and Stefson. We have Hungry Team, which is P Magister, Z-Sense. We got Team Mushroom, which is Moonshadow, Mr. Kai, or Top Kai, I believe he changed his name to. We got Team 1+1, which is Deep On and O Shark. Dream Team, which is DI78 and Q211. And then finally, the last team is Team New Kids on the Block, which is Lucius and Franklin. Yeah, like you said, lots of names that we're familiar with here. What are you impressed with this list? Do you think that there's anybody missing? Do you feel confident we're going to see good matches? How do you feel?
I feel really good. I mean, there are some people missing, and there's some people that I didn't expect to see here. I mean, obviously, some people's schedules wouldn't allow them to be here or whatever. I mean, the Dark Dagger and Vu.
Yep.
I mean, there's a team we haven't seen together yet, and I think that's going to be really, really good team.
Yeah, and they're kicking off the day too. They're going up against Fosse and Eclipse, and maybe honestly, maybe Dark Dagger and Vu have been like playing together a lot in the background. I know Dark has said like I've seen him talking with Vu. I've seen them play together occasionally. Honestly, I don't know how much they have been practicing for this, but I'm hoping they come out with just like crazy cohesion here. You know what I mean? Like if they just blow it away.
Yeah, I mean, I think they will. I think they're going to be pretty strong together. I mean, Fosse and Eclipse are strong together though too, so I think we're going to have some intense matches, right?
Yeah.
Doc No Hope and Steffson. I mean, there's a power team there.
Yeah, and they played together in the past too.
Yeah, P Magister and Zessence, they've played together.
Yeah, Team Hungry. What was it? Last time it was Tasteful Hot Doc, and then P Magister. Yeah, so they played together. Like these two teams have actually played against each other in the past, and we saw like how they would quell or fight against each other and who came out of those victorious. But a month has gone by. Maybe they practice and they're like, all right, if we're going to go back up against Hungry team, this is what we need to have underneath our belt.
And that could be an advantage too, right? Because they know what maps the other team's good at. So they know which ones to ban. So if they kept practicing those maps and didn't add to their map pool, it could hurt one or the other team, right?
Totally. Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to mention was of yesterday's, I don't know if you guys joined us. I imagine most of the people that are tuning in today joined yesterday as well. Of the 8 finalists that made it to the 1v1 Cup yesterday, 6 of those 8 are in the teams today. So we're going to see a lot of crossovers. Obviously, we have 6 people that are good at that have a good foundation of both 1v1 and 2v2 tactics, which is always exciting to see.
Yeah. Deepon and Oshark, they've played together. I don't know if they've played Moonshadow and Mr. Kai because they've also played together too, and they're both really strong players as well.
Right. I'd have to go back through the records and see if they've ever matched up together.
I can't remember either, but they're both really strong teams, and both all the players there are really strong. I mean, is there a bad player here? I mean, I kind of feel I need to bow down to them too, right? Because I mean, there's not one player.
Yeah. Even the last team, which is New Kids on the Block, Lucius and Franklin, I'm especially looking forward to seeing these guys play together because they have made other appearances in the past, and I don't believe they were able to stick in the quarterfinals. I don't think they were able to stick all the way to the semis, but I'm looking forward. Extra time together, extra tactics, extra strategy that's gone into this, and maybe that time is what they've needed to be able to prove, hey, we can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But let's also take a moment here to make predictions. And I think you know where I'm going with this. The Viewer's Quest.
Yeah, chat. Which teams are going to make it all the way today? Go to our Facebook page right now if you're better than me and have Facebook, because I don't have Facebook. But put your guess in on Facebook. Everybody that puts a guess in will get in-game prizes. And if you get it right, you get extra prizes. Who doesn't want extra stuff? Who doesn't?
Everybody wants extra stuff. Dude, I checked yesterday. I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. We only had like 3 people put a guess in, and nobody got it right. So I know we can do better than that. So go now. Go to Facebook. I believe in you. You can do this. Just go and get free stuff.
You can do it.
That's true.
And like Joyce said earlier, today's cup will largely follow the format we did yesterday, which was designed around keeping random but consistent for all players. We're trying to find the best team of the year, not just the best prepared team of the year.
Yeah, that's nailed it. Teams are going to start today with being able to select heroes they want to play as and ban heroes and ban maps that they don't want to play with. But as we get further into today's pairings, they're not going to have as many selections. We're going to make it random, and there's going to be even an opportunity for you guys in chat to help out as well.
Yeah. We'll reiterate how things will change for the semifinals and final matches once we get into them, including the random lottery wheel will spin. I know you guys are going to want me to say it, so you're going to have to wait, though. You're going to have to wait.
Oh.
But let's talk about the rules for the quarterfinals first. These are mostly the same as yesterday, but in case you didn't join us, here we go. This is a single elimination bracket. The quarterfinals are best of 5. Semifinals are also best of 5. Third place match will be best of 7. The final match will be best of 9. And hopefully it goes 9 games. We can hope. One of the organizers will invite all participants on every map, and modes are chosen ahead of time but only shown to the players once they are queued up. The teams must have mirror hero selection, Aina and Dora versus Aina and Dora, for instance. And the heroes they pick are predetermined before we started today. All matches will be played in tournament mode.
Yep. And just a bit more about that hero selection process. Each of these pairings and quarterfinals met with an organizer already. They went through a process of banning and then selecting heroes. Essentially, both teams had the opportunity to ban one hero they didn't want to be played between the matchups. Then they alternated choices to pre-select heroes that they'll play during the best of 5 matches. So like, basically, Team 1 showed up and they said, we're going to ban Kree, and then Team 2 showed up and said, we're going to ban Dora, and then they alternated. Team 1 selected the first hero, and then Team 2 showed up, selected the second hero, and then the first hero for the next match, and then it just et cetera, et cetera. And eventually, what this is that the selection process is only for the quarterfinal matches today. Semifinal games, different system. We're going to keep the players on their toes.
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to find something here, and I got a little bit distracted. Sorry about that.
No problem.
But you guys don't have to worry about that, any of that. Just like I wasn't listening, I'm not worried about it because I don't have to keep track. That's the back end's responsibility. So no matter what, they can adapt and are completely versatile regardless of who they have. So let's go.
Makes sense. And the goal, though, is this championship title, baby. You know, we want to get the best team of the year. And what kind of championship would this be if there wasn't some sort of sweet victory prize at the end of the gauntlet? You know, I think we got an amazing prize lineup today. Their best ever for these teams to compete for.
Seriously? Yeah. Everybody's playing today will earn a brand new participant trophy exclusive to today's cup. But also, third place winning team will both players, not just, they don't have to split it. So I guess we could go on the split side, but they'll both get $50, a new bronze in-game trophy, and a real third place trophy. I want a real trophy.
Yeah, me too, man.
Could it be just like a cheeseburger on a trophy? That would be awesome. Second place will get $150 each, so they'll split $300. A new silver in-game trophy, and real second place trophies. What? And they get trophies too?
Everybody but us, man.
Everybody but us. And our first place team will get $300 each. They're gonna split $600.
Dude.
And so hold on, we got 6, 9. There's $1,000 up for grabs in cash today.
It's incredible. I'm so excited. I'm jealous. I'm just elated for these players. It's unreal. This is the biggest prize fund ever for us. And it's making the stakes even higher for these players too.
Yeah, I mean, there's actual money on the line. You're playing for your team this time. You've got to do well to get the money for yourself, and your partner. I wonder, there's pressure, will add extra element here today just to get the money.
Yeah, that's a good point. There's some little extra stress added in. I don't know. I kind of love that. You know, maybe that will throw a different dynamic in. But anyways, I think we're about to queue up for our first matches. And I think we should get to know who these players are and teams are.
Yeah, let's definitely jump into that. So we've got... which ones are we doing here? Oh,
yeah. The first teams of the day are going to be Team Perfectly Balanced, Eclipsed and Fosse versus Team UC, Dark Dagger and Vu.
Yeah, so we've got Eclipse here. He's only 17. Holy cow, he's a young kid. He's a young buck. he acts a lot older. He's mature, right? And his
Totally.
favorite hero is Satoshi. He's from the USA. He's been playing since 2016. But I'm sure everybody knew that from yesterday, because I'm sure you guys talked about him yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Oh, top three veteran players he thinks are Fosse, Lomi, and Aleph. Mr. Druid himself. He's a awesome player as well. All three of those players. And only Fosse is still playing. And new players that he's afraid of. I think he's afraid of them. I have the Storm, Broly, and Narlax. Yes, those are all great players too. And then we've got Mr. Fosse at 23 from Sweden. And he loves his Kree, thinks it's the most fun. Stella's the strongest. So he plays between both of them. He likes getting those heroes, I think. Playing since 2016 and studies dodgeball. That's his life. Dodgeball and Mushroom Wars. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Nobody throw a wrench at Fosse. We want him to keep playing Mushroom Wars. Top three veteran players: Lomi, Bosun, and Focus. I don't even know if I'm saying Bosun. Am I saying that right? Do you know?
Bosun. Yeah, I just spell it out because I don't want to offend him
Yeah.
and have him come throw a wrench at me.
Yeah, right? Right? And then I guess he's not afraid of new players, because what does this question even mean? I mean, I think maybe he's been hit by too many dodgeballs. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe.
Awesome. Awesome. Why don't you tell us about the other players
Sure,
there?
yeah. Let's go through the next team. I just forgot what their team name is. Team UC, right? Dark Dagger and Vu. So let's start with Dark Dagger here. He's 20. He's also from the US. His favorite heroes are Trini and Dora because they're just more defensive in nature. He's been playing Mushroom Wars for over a year now, a little bit over a year. He's a full-time student, digital media, web production, and he's part-time video content producer. He said he was first introduced to this is interesting. He was first introduced to the game by his brother, who still occasionally plays. And Dark said he didn't really have an interest in the game, but he just wanted to become better than his brother. And so in the old ranking system, he could never get above 5,000. So he just stayed there for a while. But after a couple months of grinding and learning from ranked battles and talking through people in Discord, he was able to move up. And then he said his experience learning the game has nothing to do with 2v2, and I think it actually hurts my development as a player because 2v2 deals with a lot of strategy and troop movement beyond 1v1. So he also named Gaia, Lita, and Vu as his top veterans that he looks up to, and Vu obviously is his best his partner today. And he said of the new players that he respects. Oh no, we're not moved on to Vu yet. But the three players that he respects, he likes Boring is best, My Soul, and Elsh. And as far as advice, he said, watch replays. Replays are the best for the community to get new strategy. He feels, and this is always fun. We asked everybody, what's your confidence level for winning today? He said 8 out of 10. But yeah, moving on to his partner, second half of the team, UC. We have Vu. Super well known in our community. Vu, 27. He's from Vietnam. His favorite hero is Ankh. He's been playing since 2016, which means that he's played the other games in the Mushroom Wars franchise besides just Mushroom Wars 2. But he said he's both studied and worked in the US. He likes photography and crafts. He enjoys taking photos and videos. He also likes watching wildlife documentaries where he said it's fascinating just to see the survival and reproduction aspect of all of these different animals coming at each other, which is cool. We asked him a little bit more. He said, tell us about your path. And he said, I never consider myself a top player. With that mindset, I don't have to feel the obligation to win every time. Therefore, I try to get new tactics and openings. And I have to admit that some of them are just straight noob level. Some of his tactics are new level. I love that humbleness. That's so good. Veterans that he really likes are Eclipse, Elsh, and Top Pon, P-O-N. And then three people that he said are up and coming that he really likes are Storm, Dark, and Chini. There you go, Chini getting a call out. I love it. And he said, what advice would you get for players that are starting? And he said, get on Discord, make friends. You'll get better playing with all of them. His confidence level, though, 4 out of 10. So I know Vu's been away from the game for a bit. Maybe he's back. Maybe he's playing it more often now. I'm not
But Vu is modest, and
yeah.
so he plays a bit different. He doesn't necessarily have set strategies all the time. He plays with what he sees, and he just plays as he can, right? And I think he's going to do awesome. So, and I've got invites for this first match already. So
Nice. let me get it open here so that I can jump into. We also, I just want to see, do we have the graphic ready for these two guys, these two teams pairings against each other? Okay, great. So jumping into this, let me pull it up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just opening up the game real quick. All right. So jumping into, like we mentioned before, but the teams have already done pre-selections to determine what players or what heroes they can choose. So as you can see on screen here, we already have a couple maps banned from Team Perfectly Balanced and a couple maps banned from UC. But you'll see these player A and player B selections. This means that on the first round, both Team Perfectly Balanced and Team UC have to play as Satoshi and Moro. And then the second round, it'll be Pahom and Pixo, et cetera, et cetera. But the players can choose who plays as what. You know, maybe Fase wants to play Moro, or maybe Fase wants to play Satoshi. They can decide that for themselves.
Yes. Yeah.
Get into the match here. Okay. Anyways, I think we are ready to jump into the first rounds. This is it. The quarterfinals are kicking off now. First games. Let's do it.
Okay, we're getting ourselves all launched. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
So, and I see Vu has changed his name. Can we? Do you know how to say that? C-U-N-T? C-U-N-T?
C-U-N-T.
C-U-N-T?
Like that?
Say it 10 times fast. Maybe we'll get it right. All right, here we go. We're starting to get the hero selection in place. Oh, yes. And you can see we've got some fabulous pictures on screen for you to enjoy of all of our players. And
yeah.
They all look very serious.
Yeah, if you guys are watching, we're going to be referring to Vu just by Vu rather than what his screen name says there. But yeah, he is the fourth. Everybody else you can tell who's Fase, who's Eclipse, who's Dark.
C-U-N-T.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
All right.
All right.
Standard openings. We are on domination, so there's not that extra forge.
Fase's giving all of his troops up there to Eclipse up top. Meanwhile, Dark Dagger at the bottom is the one pushing down. Eclipse sees that he's pushing some stuff back, knowing that Dark at the bottom might make an attack. But yeah. Dark's taking some time here. They're thinking about it.
Yeah, well, this is tier 3, we got to remember, right? So this isn't as easy to just go in and push hard, right? There's got to be some, but, you know, they've got one forge each, and, you know, is it going to come down to capturing the domination towers?
We saw that a lot yesterday, actually. Like, when there was a domination map, because these players haven't seen this map beforehand and they haven't been, like, honing in on the best tactics, we saw a lot of teammates are just like, go for the, like, you would get to a certain point in the game and it would be a domination run. And I really loved seeing that, actually. All right, here comes the first attack by Dark. He drops a forge.
He's pushing. And we got an ice.
Ice. They're going to be able to protect in time.
Yes, they are.
Wow, they protect everywhere except Dark's going to lose this. Wow, Dark
he held the forge. Well done.
All right, look at all these units in Fase. Look at this huge, perfect Satoshi block right there. All of those units coming out. And it's taking over. Yeah.
But who's going to get that top forge? Right there. Who's dropping that?
He's not going to be able to hold that either. Man,
be able to hold it.
Fase and Eclipse so good there, coordinating where those troops that they're sharing go. There's a big push into Dark's base. That's going to take him out.
That's going to finish that, I think. Makes it very difficult once they get into your end.
Yeah. So that first round, Fase and Eclipse coming out strong.
Fase Eclipse, yes it is. Ooh.
Dude, I love that. I love what, you know, I'm so used to seeing Fase and Eclipse coming out so fast. You know, when we do these games where like I said before, they've practiced, they've gotten all of the strategies for the map ahead of time. And it was nice that there was about a 10 to 15 second pause right there where both teams were like, okay, I took my area, let's regroup, what are we gonna do? And then that first wave, then the action starts, you know?
Absolutely. Holy cow, we've already got our next ones. We're rocking and rolling. This is going to be nice and smooth.
Yeah, that's the beauty of pre-selecting everything.
Yeah.
As a reminder, everybody, Pahom and Pixo will be the character selections this time, the hero selections.
Excellent. Pahom and Pixo. Oh, that'll be an interesting combo.
Think so?
Hmm. Interesting.
I could see. That's man. I actually can't imagine the time that I've seen Pahom and Pixo ever combined in these. But
Well, that's why I'm trying to think here.
Panic was used yesterday when Pahom did show up. People waited because the games were taking longer. We did see Panic at like Pahom's fourth come into play, which is nice because usually some games just don't last that long. Well, we'll see. It looks like Q18 is the map selection.
Yes, Q18. So this is a bit of a quicker play map sometimes. I mean, you grab the forge and you got to push for a couple of buildings generally, right? And with tier 3, it's going to take more troops, so timing is going to be really important for when you arrive in places. You don't want to arrive too early, but you don't want to arrive too late.
Yeah, good point. All right, looks like Dark's going with Pahom, and Vu's going with Pixo.
And everybody's going on a great push already.
That's crazy. Both Eclipse and Fosse pushed out as an attack to start. They left nothing in their base behind them. And it's worked out for both of them.
Oh my goodness, Fosse got the bottom, Eclipse got the top. Holy cow. Yep, and there's some...
Oh God, oh man, that was so dangerous. They left their whole base empty knowing that they could just make that push in. And it would catch them off guard, and it did. And that's 2 up.
2 up.
Oh, this is game point. I mean, these are best of 5. So this next round, if Fosse and
going
Eclipse
to
take
game
it,
point.
Yeah, let's get
this
quick first series.
I hope not. I hope they can make some plays here.
Yeah, me too.
It's tough though, right? When you don't know what to plan and what to do, and it looks like oh no, they haven't changed the map yet.
It's worth knowing too that to everybody else, as far as 2v2 standings go, Fosse and Eclipse came in 2nd place in the April Cup. They came in 3rd place in the 3rd place in the June Cup. They came in 1st place in the August Cup, and then Fosse even came in 1st place with Vampire in the 2v2 Cup in November. So both these guys are super strong competitors right here.
Absolutely.
I mean, not to say Dark's not a good player. It's just the pedigree of playing on this grand stage, playing with this person during a cups. There's a background here with Fosse and Eclipse that they are
for sure. And we got Korean Rudo on this one. So, oh yes, this map.
Right.
Forges aren't as cheap on this map, so in tournament mode. So it's just push and get. And they're going to push hard for the for the King of the Hill in the middle.
Wow! Drops the forge, takes it back from them. Gonna take Eclipse's villages, but not for long. He gets it back. Man, I can't believe they got that stolen out from underneath themselves. Dark Dagger with no units left. Here comes Fosse to finish him off up top left. Vu, it's up to you. Vu's doing whatever he can. He's going to go try to take some reinforcements over there. So far he's holding on, but the amount of production in the bottom from Fosse and Eclipse is just going to keep wearing them thin. And there's Kree's number 4.
Yeah, which is...
Fosse, and that's going to be a death sentence.
Yeah.
And here goes Dark. This is the last unit that's coming up top left to take him out. That's it. Vu with 20 players left. I think he knows it. He's just going to try to send it out. There comes a... Ooh, he gets that top King of the Hill tower, but that's not going to be enough.
And so Dark Dagger and the CUNT are on... It's over.
That's
it.
Makes
me sad.
Korean Rudo.
Because Vu's one of my favorite people in the Mushroom universe. Makes me sad.
Well, that's okay. I think...
I mean, we've got great players no matter what.
Yeah.
I wish we could have seen some more.
True.
But that's okay.
But congrats.
That's okay. That means we got more games coming up, though, right? So...
Exactly. And Vu and Dark were the ones that actually beat out the competition. Remember how I said there was more than 8 teams that qualified for today?
Right.
So Vu and Dark were the ones that beat them out and proved that they can make it to today's spot. But they're good players. Congrats to you guys for getting here. Thank you for all the games you played throughout the year. Thank you for earning as many points as you did. But Fast and Clips, you guys will move on. In the meantime, though, I think we're going to start queuing up for the next. Next two teams are Input Data Error and Hungry Team.
Input Data Error. That's almost as good as 404 Not Found, right? Like,
yeah, that's what that was.
Right? Like, it's kind of funny.
Right. Did you want to walk through the members here of Input Data Error?
Oh yes, we can definitely do that. I'm sorry.
No problem. Maybe for
reminders. All right. So Steffson, age 28, from Germany. Favorite heroes: Rudo, playing since 2018. Teacher for sports and mathematics, or physical education, I guess. About his path. Well, of course, not paying for anything, watching a few games from the real top players, and the most important, being really lucky. Well, I've played him. He's not just lucky, he's a good player.
Yeah.
He's not sure about old and new player nicknames because he may not keep track. He may not be that type of guy. You know, he'll recognize some, but doesn't keep huge track. What advice would you give to new players? It's a funny game, often laggy, also in main screen. Stuff doesn't work, but it's so addictive, you just keep playing it. So have fun. How confident is he? Wow, this is the lowest one I've seen. He's 1.
It's 1?
1? And Doc No Hope, there's another guy I'm super scared of. I'm scared of both these guys when I run into them. He's 37 from Germany. Doesn't have always likes to try different variations. Oh, okay. Doesn't have a favorite hero. There we go. Playing since 2018. Real life, working as a computer scientist. His biggest hobby, besides Mushroom Wars, is his family. Wow, yeah, family first. He's got a wife and several children. There's always something to do. There's not much free time left after that. Tell me about it, man. The only good thing about COVID is I'm not a taxi driver anymore. I would. What's your path about from novice to top? He wouldn't call himself a top player. He hasn't been around that long. Training with stronger players, watching their replays. There's always a trick that you can scrape off. Map knowledge is often more important than anything else. Practice, practice, practice. Top 3 veterans: Fosse, player 11037, Eye of the Storm, Elsh, Clips, and a lot more. There are also many amazing players that I don't want to call them amateur. So I don't know if I wouldn't call new players amateur. But I mean, that's me. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess it depends how it translates too and how he understood it.
Right.
What advice would you give to newer players? Use multi-select. It was several weeks before he discovered this function. You should join the Mushroom Wars Discord server. It's a great opportunity to get to know amazing people and learn a lot from them. His confidence level, well, he's better than Steffson. He's a 5.
So true. All right, so we're going to move into Team Hungry, or Hungry Team. Start with P Magister here. So P Magister, he's 21. He's from Hungary. His favorite hero is Stella. He's been playing since 2016, and he's studying as a traffic engineer. That's super interesting. Okay, we talked a little bit about what we asked him some other questions. He said, I'm not a top player, but I bought an iPad and I can improve my skill. So that's what he's hoping to achieve. Top players that he looks up to, he likes Tormaz, Fosse, and Elsh. And newer members of the community, he likes JC, JCAEDD. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Ali Captain and Neptune Gravity are the 3 he wanted to give call outs to. Player advice he would give to new players, he said, the importance of the forge and morale. So true. Totally true. His confidence, 7 out of 10. His teammate for Team Hungry, just like always, is Z-Sense. Z-Sense is another, obviously, member from Hungary. That's where they get their team name. He's 25. He uses Kenner and Trini. Those are his faves. Been playing Mushroom Wars since 2018. He says that he's a quality inspector in a company. Here we produce iron tank bottoms and tube caps, 1,400 millimeters to 2,500 millimeters in diameter. He feels really good on the lake, which with his boat trying to catch fish. So, and he likes fishing for species all around Hungary, which is super cool. As far as advice, he's just said everybody should play a lot. Veterans he likes are Fase, Magic Tom, and Bosun. Newer players of the community he exposed 4, Hey Mysterious, and Thanos. And advice he gave is just play a lot of games, watch a lot of videos, participate in Discord, and invite vets to play with you. And his confidence level, he is an 8 out of 10.
8. That's a good confidence level.
Yeah, I'd say so. He feels pretty confident,
Yeah.
So we'll also go into the hero details here for all these guys. These two teams playing against each other before we jump into the matches with them. And like I said before, there's pre-selections that happened with the players. I'll just pull it up real quick. Oh, I was kicked out of the level. Okay, well, the player selections, the hero selections were for the first round is going to be Kree and Zeke. So that's what each team's going to have to play as. Then Ken or Pixo will go Satoshi, Klotz, and if we get to a game 4 and 5, Stella Chia and Dora On.
So maps banned by Hungry Team, Q3 and Q12. Yeah, those I could see them banning those if they're not confident on them. And they ban, and then input data errors Q2 and Q18. Oh yeah.
I love Q3 and Q12. So
I like them too, but a lot of people are really really good at them. So by getting rid of them, you get rid of some of that unknown.
Yep. Good point.
Or that tougher games, right? Because there's a lot of different strategy on those open maps, and it's not as like some other maps where the strategies are a lot closer, right? So
I think we're gonna jump into the second round of our quarterfinals with a team input data error and Hungry Team. Let's do it.
We're loading in. Crazy.
Zeke. All right.
I love these mirror matches, eh? There's,
And it's even mirror and placement.
It's going in on the right side. Oh, Zessens just gets that. But Steffson on the top is just kind of cleaned up as Zessens. Steffson, Zessens. It's hard to get them all together.
Steffson, Zessens. They're doing a really good job of holding them back. Looks like Z-Sense gonna be. There he goes. He's getting some reinforcements right now.
Yeah.
On the bottom here, looks like Z-Sense. Oh, is he gonna be able to push out? Yeah, he's using whatever he can to take that forge back from Steffson on the right side, but it's not gonna be. You're not gonna be able to hold it for very long. Meanwhile, Doc No Hope already taken out of the game, so it's a 2v1. But that one, Steffson has the majority of the map control right here. If they can work collectively, they might be able to take off both of these guys. Holding the forge on the
He's got to defend right now and get some extra morale, and and he's doing a great job of troop movement and keeping it going around. Oh, and here comes the ult from Magister. That's going to be tough.
Nice, you can see where they're going. Wow, Zeke's number 1 finally.
Oh, that's a tough play.
This is the opening they're looking for if they can capitalize on it. They're starting to stem the tides here. Taking away that forge, brings it back though.
Brings it back. And his Steffson's just building morale and starting to bleed theirs away. And this is going to really pay off. I mean, he's at 4 stars, and then Zessence is at 1, and P Magister's at 2, so it's going to be really tough. They're going to have to start playing smart. I mean, I think they need to sit back a little bit, because if they don't, they're going to get in some trouble.
Oh, they're going to take
away that forge. That's okay.
They can hold it.
There's a zap.
This is smart by Z-Sense, just sending all of his troops up there to the forge. He knows that that's the imperative thing. He can die as long as that forge has a lot of troops in it. It stops Steffson. Steffson, look at it.
Oh, and here comes his ult.
He takes
extra
it.
Forge.
Drops an extra forge. Good point. Yep.
And he's maintaining those 4 stars, and that's really important. Oh, and then there's a tower.
Great time to put a tower right in the middle of his base. A little bit of Reinforcements. Meanwhile, Z-Sense been taken out, so now it's a 1v1. Great move by P Magister. Little redirection on where he's going. Hitting him with the ult. Lightning right there. First Dom Tower taken by Steps in the top right.
I think P Magister's turned this around.
Yeah, he really has.
Well done.
All forges under his control. He just has to play cleanup right now.
Yeah, just play cleanup. Wow, that was a lot of pressure. That was a lot of pressure that P Magister put on. And you know, it really helped P Magister too, with Zesson staying alive a bit longer to help his teammate not have to, you know, go it alone. So he had, you know, Stepson had to go it alone for a bit because Doc didn't last long enough, right?
Yeah, exactly. Doc was out of there in the first, like, less than a minute. So that it's really just, and that's like that interesting dynamic of this level, at least, because everything's in that circle pattern, and you're fighting on both fronts. You're doing whatever you can, and anytime you see a big wave coming at you, it can go anywhere. They all you can't tell from an early stage where they're going to end up because they have the same path around that space.
The paths are. Yeah, it looks like, we're going to go on to
this is Vin's level.
Vancathus. Yeah, this is Vin's level. The Vin's Lane map. This is amazing.
Looks like hero selections for this going to be Satoshi. Oh, sorry, Pixo and Kenner.
Pixo and Kenor, yeah.
Let's see who chooses what. Stepson's going Pixo. Doc No Hope's going Kenner. All right. Guys are pretty evenly matched. I say that last map took a good amount of time. You could tell these two teams have played against each other in the past, kind of like what we talked about. Who's going to drop that forge? I think everybody's going to drop an early forge here.
Oh, yeah, you need a forge. Oh, no, they're just going to... Everybody's just kind of... Oh, and we got an attack on the left side with forge drop.
Finally, the forge drop.
Oh.
Sense is able to hold it. Drops this forge a little too late. Loses most of his troops in the process. But it's pretty equal with Stepson.
Before his attack, so that was a good thing. Well, and they're going to grab a domination tower here on the bottom.
Yep, first one goes to Doc No Hope.
Magister is going for his.
Here we go, the Doc No Hope's going for that top forge on P Magister's top left. We'll see if he gets through this area. On the left side, we see a first Pixel's number 2. Moves everybody into that second domination tower. Oh, there's a really good defense there. Doc No Hope's going for the third domination tower.
That's hurting Doc No Hope on the bottom there. I'm losing his forge and building.
They're just going to go straight for it. They want that. All they want is that domination tower. He just did a really risky play by emptying everything out into it. Sending more units in. He tried to.
That's so tough.
Left himself so open.
I know.
P Magister saw it. Saw what he was doing.
That's the problem from going from tier 5 or 6 down to tier 3. You know, you think you got it, but then that tier 3 kicks in.
Yeah.
It gives you the middle finger and tells you where to go and how to get there. I've struggled with tier 3, man. When I've played a couple, I cannot grasp it.
I totally get it.
Have you tried?
Yeah,
tournament mode?
And I played a handful of matches on tournament mode. Like, usually I'm just playing it for fun, just to see, like, you know, with groups of people, like, hey, how's this actually feel? And you forget, you get so used to muscle memory of how many troops are going to be able to take over a village, or, oh, that's a tower, it's level 4, I'm going to send 50%. You know, you have it in your mind, and as soon as you do it, you're like, oh crap, was that wrong? And then it's too late. You made the mistake, and you're like, okay, well, great.
Right.
Round 3 is going to be Satoshi and Klotz here. Just as a reminder, Z-Sense and P Magister are up 2-0. This is game point. If they can win this, they secure a spot into the semifinals.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's rock and roll. All right, here we go.
In the hill tower. We're just going to expand out.
Pretty normal opening. Just got to expand out.
Here we go. Z-Sense sends some units in.
He's sending a little, or is he sending them to his partner?
He's going all the way.
Sending them to his partner. It's a little bit of a psych, right?
A little bit. And it's funny, P Magister does the same. Oh, but Doc No Hope's not taking any time to it. Is he going to go around? He's going to go for that top middle one from Z-Sense.
Almost lost
Stella's
that
one.
bottom
Oh, so smart. All right. Meanwhile, Stefson.
Satoshi's one. Satoshi one.
Oh, yeah, that's what I say. Stella? I meant
Yeah.
to say Satoshi. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I knew what you meant.
Trying to lead
And
Stefson.
he's sending some troops over to his partner here. Starting to... Okay, he's going to grab King of the Hill, Doc Noholm.
Resistance is going to use a big wave here coming down into Doc's territory. He's going to get frozen.
He's got to get over to his forge, because if not, he's in trouble.
Look at this huge wave. Boom, takes the forge, gets repelled. Wow, interesting. He repels him from the village, not the... Maybe he didn't have it in time.
Yeah, and that's it for Doc Noholm. He's
Doc's going to be out there.
Yeah.
He sends in Stefan in pretty good territory. Stefan's lost his main area up top left. P Magister's coming up.
Yeah.
Taking him out there. Doc No Hope's out. This is just the last remainer for Resistance. Or for Stefan, excuse me.
Great games, guys.
That was really good.
All very close. Could have gone either way.
All right, so what that means is Z-Sense and P Magister, 3-up, 3-0, they get it. So they're moving on just like Fosse and Eclipse to the next round. We'll see them in the semifinals pairing off together.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, I think we're going to do a lottery here. Let me see what Saikuno wants. Sayoko wants to... I always get that. I want to see what Sayoko wants the keyword to be.
You having a stroke? Somebody call 911.
Psycho Wogo. Just make a mangle of his name. That's fine, right?
You're saying Stella, but it's Satoshi. Should we be concerned about you?
It's just early. I gotta wait for this coffee to kick in, man. That's... Oh, okay. So our first lottery is gonna be Chisadeki. So just mash our names together like I'm mashing Saikuno's name together and Sayoko's name together, and type that in with an exclamation point.
I am entering this one. Hold on, I have to type. I have to.
Chisadeki, I love it.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm allowed to win, but I'm still entering.
Yeah. This will be up for a couple minutes here. We'll probably come back to in a second, do the lottery drawing, but you should all make sure you type it correctly for 500 gems.
500 gems! Oh my god, I wish I could get that many gems.
You can get it. I've won these in the past.
Have you?
Been like, yeah, I've definitely won them.
Is it fair? Is it
People are like,
fair
that's rigged.
we're entering? It must be rigged if you're winning.
Well, the worst part was I won the one that the lottery was hoodie for joins. And so when I won it, everybody's like, this shit's broken, man. And I was like, no, I swear it's random. We lost a lot of faith that day, I believe, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll talk about the next teams here. So going into the third rounds of our quarterfinals, we got Team Mushroom and Team 1+1. 1 and 1, 1+1, something like that. Let's talk through these players.
All right, we got Moon Shadow, 30 years old, from China. Favorite hero Stella, playing since 2018, and he's a university student. Showing the path from novice to top. C stream. Okay. He's got one favorite veteran, and that's Fosse. Favorite new players, Fosse again. So Fosse is new and old. Player 11037 and Top Kai. That's who he's playing with. Well, advice to new players playing iPad Pro. I heard there's some things on iPad Pro you can do on Mushroom Wars that you can't do on other ones. So it probably just plays smoother and stuff because it's a $1,500 iPad. And how confident is he? He's a 3. Moon Shadow, love you, brother. Hopefully everything's good. And then we got Mr. Kai, Top Kai, joining the top clan. From China, he's 21. Favorite heroes are Klotz and Naruto, playing since 2019. Tell us about your path. He's just play with good players. Favorite top 3 is Lomi, Fosse, and Elsh. New top 3s are Q211 and Doc Noholm. Advice for newer players: learn more from good players. Confident level 5. I'm sorry, Moonshadow and Kai, if I made fun a little bit. It wasn't my intention. I understand that the translation was a bit tough, is a bit tough sometimes. So you're both amazing players, though, and I'm sure you're going to do great.
Yeah. Let's move in. Let's see. Team 1+1. Let's start with Oshark here. Oshark, he's 25. He's from Russia. He likes Ankh. He's been playing since 2017. And he said for work, he comes up with new techniques and for his organization to implement them into production. That is such a, I don't know. That's like whenever you just say strategery. I don't know. It's a good way to say I do a lot of things which are really important to my company. I agree, man. You probably do. So he said he's played a lot. He watched replays. He always tries to exceed his capabilities, and there's still a lot to strive for. His veterans he wanted to call out is Lomi, Tormaz, and Aleph, and the newer players he wanted to give shout out to are Moonshadow, Rolly, and Vampire. What advice would he give to new players? He said, watch your morale, count troops, check your opponent's forges. Those are pretty good tactics to keep in mind. And his confidence today, said coming into everything, is 8 out of 10.
I'm afraid of him when I see him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Rightly so.
I'm afraid of all 4 of these players, though, but they're all good people, too.
And last up for Team 1+1 is Deepon. Deepon, he says he's 36. He's from Russia. He likes playing as Rudo, which is interesting. I don't think we've seen a top player say Rudo is their favorite, so I like seeing that. He's been playing since 2016. He works as a sales manager. He likes football, beer, prefers the quiet vacation on the mountains or at the sea. Man, I want to go on a trip with this guy. He says years of uncountable number of games and replays with top players have helped him become a top player. Focus, Benzo, and Moonshadow, or who he wants to give shout outs to, is the vets. And for newer players, he said D78, Swifty, and Zessens. Advice for newer players, he says play whenever you can. Watch how top players play and play for customs with them and participate in the tournaments. And his confidence, he's at a 7, he said. So from there.
Crazy. It's interesting learning about these players, though, right? You get to learn something new.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday, whenever I found out that, what's his name? Is the winner of yesterday's Eye of the Storm. When I found Eye of the Storm was 15 years old, I about had a brain aneurysm. I couldn't believe that, man. So,
right?
So cool. But let's see. We're going to go into the information about these players as far as what hero selections they've made for today. So hero selections are going to be, or for round 1 is Stella and Zeke. Then round 2, we're going to get into Trini and Pixo. But I think I see everybody queuing up at the moment, so we should jump into this match right now. If we're available to do that. Or maybe we'll just jump into it. Okay.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, this map. I missed the map, but I forget what number this one is, but it's definitely some different plays. Oh, okay. That was a good weight on top Kai. Good weight. And Moonshadow making the move up. See that? Top Kai got that.
Shark.
His play.
Yeah, exactly.
And now Moonshadow's gotten it, and there's not going to be enough troops.
That's such a risky move, man. Sending all your units down like that, now you got nothing. Oshark's just got to sit there. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, because he sent them down ahead of Mr. Kai moving, right? And Mr. Kai was waiting. As soon as he saw him leave, he just held and timed it right, so he'd arrive there second, because you barely have enough troops to capture it. So,
yep. So first game, really quick there. I think it's the element of surprise, right? You expect your opponent to not be able to have seen it, and you make a big heck of a move like that in order to try to catch them off guard. But yeah, when it leaves you completely empty and you only have a level 1 village behind you, boy, that's a tough spot to be in if it fails.
It's really tough to make a decision on that map, because it is a long way to that to those 4 corners, right?
Totally. Are we rolling this right now? So we're gonna roll this lottery for everybody for exclamation point Cheese Sadeki. And if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and in the chat type it in.
Cheese Sadeki.
Cheese Sadeki. You guys Exclamation point. Yeah,
Exclamation point.
And if you get it in there in time, you might win 500 gems. So we're going to roll that in a second. Give everybody a last chance to jump in. These guys are queuing up for Q2, it looks like. It's the level. Pixo, looks like.
Yeah, it's Trini and Pixo.
Pixo.
Let's go see here.
Cheesesteak. Real fungus gone said say it fast, it sounds like cheesesteak. Alright, here we go. Everybody's jumping out.
There's the play, standard play for forges.
Yeah, top guy's going for it. He gets the forges pretty easily.
Oh,
Here comes
well
Oshark.
done, Moonshadow. Wow.
Moonshadow takes the right, sweeps it. Meanwhile, on the left, oh, it gets frozen by Trini's on the main village right there of Oshark, and here comes Mr. Kai to sweep out the remaining. Man, Moonshadow and Mr. Kai are so coordinated. You could tell how long these guys have been playing together, even on a map that, like this, you know. But on them, 2 down. Oh, sorry, who won the... Oh, Fosse won the giveaway. See, guys, it's totally rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged. Yeah. No, I'm joking. Congrats, Fosse, getting those gems, dude. I know you need it after winning all these tournaments. You definitely don't have any prizes in the game, so congrats.
Yeah.
New player Fosse. Didn't somebody you said earlier said they gave a shout out to their top player Fosse and then to their new player Fosse? I thought that was funny.
Who was that? Was that Moonshadow?
Oh yeah, that was Moonshadow. Yeah. Maybe he just misinterpreted.
Yeah, I mean that's why I had to make my little statement at the end.
Just in case, right?
Yeah, it's not. It's just a little bit of fun, right?
Right. We love you. That's why we're just carrying a little bit of joke.
I mean, what I say doesn't matter. You're winning.
Yeah, you can take a little bit of jokes at you, right? You're doing fine.
You do just fine.
Kenner and Satoshi are going to be the choices for both these teams right here. Okay, Mr. Kai going Satoshi, Kenner for Moonshadow. Meanwhile, Oshark's taking Kenner, Deepon taking Satoshi.
Then we move in. Did you see what map it was?
I didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
27? Okay, Q27. All right, and this on King of the Hill, of course.
Yeah, I'm just kind of watching here. Because some people make some funny plays. Oh, yeah, see, and Top Kai's moving there.
Shark's going to go into the main area, but he's
hitting both buildings. So, oh no, he's not. He's only hitting the one, but gets it back. Nice.
Gets it back. He's going to have production on his side right here. Oh, and luckily, Mr. Kai is going to leave him alone for a moment. Meanwhile, up top, Deepon's going to push in to Moonshadow's base. Moonshadow's so good with how many units he sends both places to defend against that.
Yeah.
Down on the bottom.
Oshark is doing amazing on this bottom.
Yeah. He's really put the pressure on Mr. Kai. Mr. Kai doing whatever he can. Drops Kenner's first. Here comes reinforcements from Deepon. And also reinforcements from Moonshadow down for Mr. Kai.
It's going to slow down a little bit here. I mean, Oshark and Deepon need to get to upgrading, because if they don't, they're going to be so behind on troops.
Moonshadow
got hit with two firsts. Two Satoshi. Satoshi first and Satoshi 2.
Yeah. Look how many production units, villages Moonshadow has compared to Deepon. Deepon's got 3, and Oshark's got 3. Meanwhile, Moonshadow's got 5 bases that he's just able to pump out units from. Yeah. Trying to cut to the chase.
Oshark burned a lot of mana to keep that too. Oh, burned 300 mana.
There we go. Moonshadow's not taking it anymore. He's sending some units into Deepon's territory. Deepon freezes him a little bit premature. We'll see where these guys are going.
I think he's going for villages.
Oh, good move from Moonshadow. He's going around him. And he takes it so easily. Look at that. He's going to move in and take that other village. Got reinforcements in there. Look at all the misdirection. He's got a forge on the left side to help him out.
Yeah.
Moonshadow can really just keep Deepon busy right now. And now it's up to Oshark to kind of defend at the bottom. The pressure's been taken off Mr. Kai. So Mr. Kai can now go back to maybe reinforcements. Can
And
defend against himself.
getting some troops together. Shark's doing amazing at trying to recover those bases, though.
Yeah.
I think they
Deepon
waited
needs,
too long to do that, though.
Yeah. Deepon needs some help here. He needs some reinforcements, but it's at the expense of Oshark being able to protect himself. Oh, he's going to be kicked. Oh, there comes the
there's the ult. Great. Amazing defense there again on the getting hit with the first and then hit with the going for the forge. We got a third. Mr. Kai played the third.
Yeah,
I can't tell who used it because it's
looks like
iced up.
Even with Mr. Kai having used it, Deepon, Moonshadow been able to see through everything and go through that. Here comes a bomb. A little bit too late on that bomb. He actually bombed himself on the top right there.
Yeah.
He's got Mr. Kai only down to one village, but really, the amount of real estate that Moonshadow has on this map right now, it's just a matter of time.
There he goes. Going to grab.
King of the Hill Tower. His units are making a slow crawl across the map, trying to get that forge on the left side. Not going to be able to take it.
Yeah, it's tough when you only got one, or not even a star of morale now. Versus 4. So that's the downside on this map. Like, if you cannot kill the one player from the other team on that aggressive move right away, you've lost it for your team, right? It's really tough to come back.
Yeah. Here comes a push. Yep, Moonshadow's going to be able to take out most of the base there. He's got 3 left. Shark knows it.
Gives him the thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
GG's. And that is a GG.
At least he got one more bomb in there.
He got one more nuke off. Well done.
Well done, guys.
3-0.
Nothing. This is similar to yesterday. Yesterday we saw this where because we're entering all this randomness and it's players can't prepare on the same maps. It's not as equally balanced. It's more of like it feels like who's been playing the longest together, who's got the best strategies from all these different maps. But either way, congratulations, Deepon and Oshark, Deep Shark and Opon. Right. Congrats on you guys for making it to these maps. Thank you for playing. I appreciate you guys sticking through it all year, earning as many points as you have. But we're going to see Moonshadow and Mr. Kai move on to the semifinals.
I'm almost crying, man. That was so funny.
Deep Shark. Why isn't that their freaking team name? That's what I would have done.
Yeah, Deep Shark.
For our last games of the quarterfinals, we got Team Dream Team and we got Team New Kids on the Block. And it's funny because just like we said before, there's some teams here that have been playing for a longer period of time together. And then we have teams that we've seen today that have been playing. And this is an exact example of that. Dream Team has been playing together all year, and New Kids, somewhat new to see on the cups here. So it's another example of that. But either way, let's talk a little bit about Dream Team first.
Sure. So Q211, he's 27, from Russia. His favorite hero is Trini. I mean, who isn't, right? He's been playing since November of 2018. So only 2 years, and he's a design engineer. His path from novice to pro, don't consider himself a pro, so he advises just to play the game. Cool. Top 3 veterans. Tormaz. Actually, that's the first person I've seen to mention Tormaz. Bandy and Focus. Top 3 new players. Fury, DI-78, and Ragneed. All 3 of those are really good players too. Advice to new players: have fun. It's just a game. Confidence level. We got a 10!
Our first 10 of the day.
Our first 10 of the day. I love that confidence. And we got DI-78. He's 31, from Russia. His favorite hero is Pahom, playing since 2019, so he's really new. He's the CEO of a small law firm. Oh my goodness, he's way smarter than me. He likes to travel and to play sports, jogging, snowboarding, wake surfing, and other sports. His path, he started playing the second half of 2019, passed the company, didn't go to multiplayer, then campaign. I bet you that passed the campaign. Didn't go to multiplayer. Then played a couple of games with other people, learned about Discord, and started watching a lot of videos about the game. Found a video of Tormaz and Focus. He was just starting to stream, decided to take part in the first rookie tournament that Focus organized. Before the tournament, he was coached by Bandy, taught him a lot about the game. At the tournament, he won first place, and then he found the official 2v2 tournament and started playing a lot with Q211. Helped him improve his level even more. Now he trains with Bandy and Q211 a lot, and other players of the Russian community and GGG. The Mushroom Wars 2 have a cool community. Hello, everybody. Hello, Q or DI78. Main 3 veterans: Tormaz, Focus, and Eclipse, and new players K2SO, DAC13, and Fury. I didn't think K2SO was a super new player though, but I could be wrong.
I don't recognize the name, unfortunately. I don't know him.
Yeah, I've seen him quite a bit, and he's a really good player as well. Cool. So, advice for new players: communicate on Discord, play in all tournaments, watch a video about the game. How confident is he? He's a 7. I mean, he's close to a 10, but you know, he's being modest.
Yeah, he's being modest, man. I like that. I appreciate that.
I love it.
All right, let's jump into Team New Kids on the Block. First up, Lucius. Lucius is from South Korea. He's 40. His favorite hero is Klotz. He's been playing since 2019. He owns a vehicle business. He's involved in production of the trackless train. Well, that's interesting. I wonder if that's like the trains that are on magnets. You know what? I have no idea. I'm not going to speculate. Here we go. He's crack. Yeah, we could just make up whatever we think his career is. I think he's making trains that go to space. You know,
space trains.
Space trains, dude. He's incredible.
Exclamation mark space train. There you go. I gave you Sayoko for the next giveaway.
There you go. Thanks, courtesy of Lucius. He said, practice to be quick with your hands. That's like that's how he was able to get up to the top ranks. His top 3 veterans he really enjoys playing with are Eye of the Storm, Fase, and Barish. He's also said new players that he wanted to give shout outs to are Aborital, Aboritl, Abortal. Mark Landers and Neo Dragon. And as far as advice for new players, don't use 100% unit movement. And that's great advice.
That is solid. That's the best advice of the day.
We always forget to like warn people of that. And then you see somebody do it and you're like, oh right, you shouldn't do that. All right, and second up for Team New Kids, we got Franklin. Franklin is from South Africa. He's 29. His favorite heroes he likes playing with are Kree and Marty O. He's been playing since 2019. In real life, he teaches English at an elementary school on an island in Korea. What? That's incredible. Wait, he's from South Africa, but he lives in Korea. That's right. I remember that from a previous cup when we talked about it. Other things, his path from novice to top, he said, it feels like he's just here because his teammate's a beast. He's given all of his credit over to Lucius. He said he made it to the quarterfinals in the 2019 Amateur Cup, but then this year his teammate and I made it to the quarterfinals twice in 2v2 cups, and having someone good to play with makes it worth it for me. That's true, man. If you get a good teammate behind you and playing with you, that makes all of this so much more fun. Top 3 vets he wanted to give call outs to is Tormaz. He likes Fase's playing style, and Cheeseburger. I miss Cheeseburger, he says. Well, lucky for you, man.
Franklin. Love, man. Love.
Got to hear from him. That was just for Franklin today, bringing cheese back. So he said the new players he want to give call out to. He said Lucius, my teammate, he's going to make it to the top players eventually. Wiener, he gives Wiener a call out. Wiener Schnitzel and Deer Hunter. He said he loves playing against him, and G-Net. She's really a vibrant personality in the community and a great player. Awesome. Love seeing that about G-Net. And what advice would he give to newer players? He said, grind, put in some time every day, collect all the gold, finish quests, always go back and watch matches that you lose to someone better than you. You can learn a lot from mistakes like that. And lastly, try fresh plays, make your gameplay creative. He said, it'll help you to think outside of the box when you're in a tight spot or a stalemate. And as far as his confidence, he is a 3 out of 10. And yeah, I agree. Mushroom Wars Universe page, sweater on Lucius, such a good sweater.
And sorry, I just got to bump in there quickly. Mango, please don't tell me. I watched the Formula One race when this is over. I don't need any. I can watch it after. Please, He's telling me what's going on in the chat. I
Oh,
don't
he's
want to know.
ruining
It's
it.
a trap.
He's just spoiling the whole thing, man. And lastly, before we get into these last rounds, these matches, just talk a little bit about what the player matchups are. So for Dream Team and New Kids on the Block, it's going to start with Zeke and Kree as both teams have to play as them. It's just the second or third time. I think that's the second time we've seen that today. Zeke and Kree was the first for input data in Hungary. And then if when we get to the second round, it'll be Einer, Dora, and then Martio, and Ankh, etc., etc. Either way, I'm getting my matches up here. I see the invite. So last rounds of the quarterfinals, folks. Let's do it.
So I see here too from the Nomade Sumido trackless train equals bus.
It's a bus.
It's a bus, a trackless train.
That's a great way to put it.
Right?
It can go anywhere, it carries people. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
We got Kree and Zeke. Oh, I
Kree,
love
Zeke.
this map.
Yeah. This map has so many different plays too, depending on the heroes, right? Oh,
Totally.
And we've got DI just going, Q211 just going in for the kill, right?
Same with D. Q going for the kill and
DI.
D going for the kill. Wow, Franklin's holding on with one unit. I mean, the fence is working in his favor here. Oh, and that is a perfect move by DI just to send some reinforcements over there to Q so Q can take him out. Does it? Franklin's out.
Franklin is out.
At the expense of Lucius being able to see that
DI
opening.
could be out too, though, because now Lucius is more set up.
Yep. Oh, this is going to quickly go to a 1v1. That was such a strategic move for DI to be like, okay, combine our efforts, take out one of the players, and let's just make this, let's just or take some of this area back for ourselves.
Yeah.
And you can just see how well Lucius is taking over, doing whatever he can to expand this opening, and he's going to take out DI right here.
Yeah, DI is out. But
we got a 1v1.
It's Zeke too.
Yeah.
So it's a Zeke. And Lucius is doing really good at like conquering the map and getting upgrades. They're very equal right now in the troop counts, but I could see it flipping over to be more on Lucius's side.
Yeah, Lucius is just so dominant right now. He's
Yeah,
got such great snake movement. There we go, taking over that tower.
Gets hit. The zap!
Such a smart move. Gets hit with another zap. Oh, and it's back. Wow, Q, smart to not send everything right away. Sends the other units he can. Reinforces, takes over one of those villages.
Yeah. Oh, and now he's up. Now he's gonna get to see his production.
Really going hard for that. Takes it. Wow, good move.
Wow.
I didn't think he was going to be able to take that last base. Okay, the forge has finally dropped from Lucius.
He will because he had a forge.
Yeah.
Lucius just dropped his forge, so he had no defense, right? So
smart. Here comes the fourth for Kree, reinforcing all of Lucius's building of those hundreds of troops. They're going to be immediately sent out to work.
And he's going to the forge in the back. Watch.
Yeah. And reinforced with Zeke's third.
And here comes, now it's Q211's turn.
Yeah, Q's
and he just got to look at the troop numbers and he can just go. Forge up, go.
Here we go. Look at this huge push by Q211 into Lucius's base. He's going around everything, going around the tower.
That's GG right there.
That is such a
As soon as I saw
move.
the troop counts, it didn't matter. Wow,
and that's a clean sweep. He took the whole map in that one push, man.
Yep.
Great work, Q. Good Lord.
Q.
Zeke and Kree, just writing this down. Good man. That was such good coordination on both of these teammates, just being able to be like, all right, focus on what's important right now. Use our troops as one collective entity rather than two. I love that.
Yeah,
I love
DI sacrificed himself for the greater good. Right?
Yeah, right.
It's because if they can eliminate one of them, it's better than being not being able to get rid of one and being that far behind, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I I was going to say the same thing, that it was just a sacrifice of being like, all right, we're at a stalemate right here and we're edging each other, and maybe we can macro move all of our units and takes this
Absolutely.
over. Or big push on the right, start making more grounds,
Yeah.
Love that. It's a good game. Q15 looks like is what we're going to do for our second round.
Some Aner and Dora. Ooh, Aner Dora. That's a great combo.
Yeah. This is going to be some rage, some chickens. I hope we get to that length of time.
Some raged chickens?
You're right.
All right, there's another one for you, Sayoko. Raged chickens.
Yeah, exclamation point raged chickens. We'll do a giveaway soon. Maybe that'll be
I'm just trying to give them ideas, right? I mean, we've got things going on. I mean,
just passing these out, man. That's all right.
Whenever I do those extra streams, like mini tournament things, right? We've got giveaways, and I got to come up with ideas for things to say, right? And when I'm doing it by myself, it can be so hard sometimes, right? But then when you're like sitting here and just like things happen, there's words.
Yeah, like when Elsha's dog farts in the room that he's in, and we just make a whole thing about that for the whole
exactly.
stream.
Space trains. Space trains. I mean.
Sorry. Here we go. I meant to say Dora and Einer.
Okay, standard openings. Wow. What kind of? I've opened this a bit different.
Big fight on the right side. Gets locked.
The lock.
All those units locked. He's going to go around. Lucius pushing past.
Or the, not the rage. Lock. Okay, yeah. Oh, but he hadn't upgraded it, so he didn't waste any troops in the upgrade. So literally.
Q able to just send as many reinforcements as he can while that lock was in place. Meanwhile, the chains are off, and here comes the big push up top.
Oh, and he got locked in up top. Q211 locks him.
And here comes D trying to push in for that bottom village. All that's happening.
You can see
Franklin's making an attack, but Q's able to do a defensive reinforcement push there. Lucius is out. And here comes 2 against 1. Q211 and DI against Franklin on top left. Chickens!
I saw the chickens. I didn't see rage chickens.
You got to order that separate on the menu, man.
Oh, is that separate? Is that an upcharge?
It's a secret menu item. You gotta know. Get those rage chickens. Here we go, lad. Taking out Franklin's last area there. There's a rage just for fun.
Just for fun, yeah.
So that's 2 up. Q211 and DI78. Q was playing.
This is a lot more interesting to watch when you're eating pancakes. Big Papa Smurf, where's my pancakes? Where's my pancakes?
I don't understand how that makes it more interesting, but I can't disagree with you because
I mean, who doesn't like pancakes?
Right, yeah.
This is when you have real maple syrup on it. Oh.
You Canadians, you guys love that stuff.
Yeah, well, you guys like that, like, I don't even know what that garbage syrup, like.
We're dumb like that, us Americans. We enjoy anything that's just sugar. You know that.
It tastes like nothing. Like Aunt Jemima tastes like nothing. Maple syrup is the best. Have you had real maple syrup, James?
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to. All right, this is match point. I want to just call it out. Q3 is what we'll be playing here. This could go another 3-0 game if Dream Team can secure this.
Oh. This is like the weirdest pro tournament almost.
Right? Like it's gonna get loopy next round. I promise.
Yeah. I'm sure. I mean, I'm mind blown. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. All right. So, Mario Punk. Oh, so this is an interesting combination, right? Because we can fog, but they can also got the first. The fog costs more than the first. And it's King of the Hill, so there's no tower. What do they do?
No tower, so that's nothing really stopping him from making early pushes into the center. And here comes Q with the first push. D's going to follow suit. He drops his forge, goes in.
Yeah, they're just going to try and capture. Are we going to see towers because of Mario's fog, possibly?
Q211 go for that back forge.
Lucius empties right out, leaves himself super vulnerable. Nobody does anything with it.
Man, Franklin is got nothing right now. He's doing whatever he can to try to take that back. Franklin is in a tough spot.
Q211 on the bottom, though.
Yep.
Pops one. Pops one. Oh, there's the invisible. Nice.
Oh, he's
well
doing
done.
that in the... Okay, he had the fog working on his side. Good
Yeah,
on
the
him.
fog was on his side. Di backed him up with the. There's the slow-mo. Ring a slow-mo.
Slow-mo. He can do whatever he can to protect Franklin in the top left, but that's going to be it for Franklin. He's got one building
Franklin,
left.
yeah.
Now it's Di and Q versus Lucius once again.
Wow.
Here comes a joint push into his base, doing whatever they can to take him out. That left... Oh, and drops his own
Lucius
fog.
drops the fog.
Yeah, he
slows
dropped
him
it.
down. So they may not even. Well, they probably can see the numbers on that building from the side. Oh, double
They
fog.
dropped their own
Double
fog.
Can't see it. Can't see it. It's a trap.
Can't see
It's a
what to
trap.
protect.
Oh, there we go.
Takes
It
that
captures
village.
that top building. Now they can see again because they've got their fog still up. Boom. Wow.
And that is it.
What a play.
Franklin Lucius, New Kids on the Block, had a lot of hits. But they thank you guys for playing. Thank you for getting in here.
Thank you,
congratulations,
Lucius and Franklin. That was a great game, guys. Well
Guys,
played.
all the players that did not make it into the semifinals, just as a reminder, are going to get participation stuff. You're going to get a trophy, a new frame, a new avatar frame in game. So that's something to be had. And then the rest of the teams, the top four, are going to move on, of course, to our semifinal games, which is huge.
It is huge.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right. So semifinals mean that we're doing something different. It's no longer a hero selection choice from these players ahead of time. They didn't do any bans. They're not doing anything that way. Instead, we're doing a fantastic roulette.
You brought this back just for me, didn't you?
I'm afraid to say we did. We absolutely wanted to have a little bit of roulette cheese goodness, you know. So how this will work, just like if you guys watched yesterday, it's going to be the same basic operation. These players won't know what players they're going to play as, and we're going to do it live random draw right now. But different from yesterday, of course, we're selecting all the players or all the heroes for both teams, right? Or two sets, rather. We're saying, just kind of like how we said before, it's going to be Zeke and Kree. We're going to do the same thing, and then it's going to be mirror matches where both teams are going to have to play as this. So, are we ready to spin? I think we're ready to spin.
All right. Well, let's spin that wheel.
Here we go, spinning.
Spin.
And Dora!
Yeah!
Ooh! All right, Dora.
All right, number one. Number one.
It's going to be a good
All right.
opener. Everybody loves playing as Dora. And then we'll alternate.
Spin it.
Go for it. No,
Spin
spin
it.
it!
Spin it.
And
Rudo.
Nice. Right.
All right. All right.
So that's an alternate. So it'll be Dora and Rudo as the first
Dora and
pair. of-
Rudo, so AB. Oh, here we go. All right.
Ready for the next one?
Spin it.
Spinning, and it's Wilford. Okay.
Really? Oh,
Finally.
that's interesting.
Haven't seen
Interesting.
Willie today yet.
All right.
All right. And he's going
Alright.
to be paired up with. Tell us.
Spin it.
please. And it's Aider.
Aider.
Okay, all right.
All right.
All right. Let me see. Let me break one in here. Okay. For round 3, it's going to be spin that wheel. And go. And it is Trini. Man, I love it. Trini's my favorite. I love Trini.
Trini. Yeah.
And she's going to be paired up with spin that wheel. Spinning. Chia, Trini, Chia. Oh, that's going to be good.
Chia.
We've seen a bunch of that this year. I love Trini Chia. All right, take it over, Cheese.
All right, spin that wheel.
Nice.
Moro. Trini
All right.
Moro. Oh my goodness. Or sorry, it's just Moro.
That's the first
This is the
Moro.
next one.
Yeah.
Who's Moro gonna be with? All right, spin it. Spin the wheel. Spin it. Spinning. Mardio.
The M's.
All right.
All right. Marty Moro.
All
Last
right.
pairing here.
And
Do
spin it.
Spinning, and it's Stella. Gotta have Stella.
Gotta have some Stella. Yes.
And
All
let's see
right,
who she gonna be paired with.
spin that wheel.
It's going, and Pixo.
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Stella Pixo.
some of these are pretty common. We've seen pairings like when players have the choice, they will choose these combinations, right? Chini Tria, Trini Chia, not Chini, you're not playing game. But we've seen like in the cups this year, that's been a very common selection when players do have the choice. Stella Pixo, we've definitely seen that. Although Mario Moro, I don't know, I can't imagine a time we've seen that combination, but I guess it's possible that's going to be exciting.
But I mean, the best part is it's a mirror match, right? So both teams have to have one player be each of those heroes. So is it going to be bad? No.
Yeah, agreed. But we're starting all of them with Dora and Rudo, which is going to be really fun. We're going to have especially Fosse and Eclipse, who are really powerful playing with Dora. They're going to come out strong. I can see Eclipse being the one to take. I've just always seen Eclipse play as Dora when possible, but I know Fosse is also pretty well versed with her as well. So we're going to see. So maybe we'll see, just like yesterday, a really amazing ninja come out from Rudo, or maybe we'll just see everybody focusing on using Rudo's second, just to increase speed movement or troop movement, and then some defensive bonuses as well. But I guess we'll see. I got the invite for the game. It seems like everybody else is being queued in at the moment. Give me a second while I write down.
I think it's going to be a bit more. So,
what do you expect of these first rounds for the semifinals here? Do you think perfectly balanced is going to I'm just going to state this. Every team that's made it through has made it 3-0. So this is the first match where we're seeing two teams that did clean sweeps come up against each other, perfectly balanced and hungry team. Do you think this is going to go for 5 games? Do you think that this will equally be a clean sweep? And if so, who?
I don't know. I didn't think all the first round would be a clean sweep. So, flip a coin.
Okay, you think it'll be that close, right?
Well, there's so many variables with these teams. I mean, I don't even. Eclipse and Fosse, we know they're really strong. We know they can clean sweep really good players.
Mm-hmm.
But we also know P Magister and Zessence can flip things around like they did on the one where Steffson had them on the back foot, but they managed to just hold on long enough, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I think it'll be pretty close. I love seeing Hungry Team play together. I think they're really.
I do too.
I think they're really interesting pairings. I think they have really good tactics. It's hard to bet against Fosse and Eclipse. I'm just going to say it, just because of how far they've come in each of the cups. The fact that both Fosse and Eclipse made it to the Final Four yesterday, like. They've got some pedigree under their belts, So
yes,
I'm hoping that this goes for 5 games. I want to see Hungry Team be able to come out here and dominate, like show that whatever we throw at them, whatever the organizers put in front of them, whatever map that they have to play on, that they can stand up and be like, no, we got this. Yeah, we got this. So that's my hope for the team. Meantime. I think we have a couple minutes here because we're getting everybody queued in. I want to just look back at the chat and just see if there's anything we've missed.
Yeah, let's I know
we might have a minute here to do a giveaway too if Sayoko has a keyword that he loves. Let's see. Oh, Chini. Yeah, Chini's pretty excited that he's going to be played in these games coming up. Congratulations, Chini. Chini, I choose you. Oh, hey, there's Hey Mysterious. I know you were saying a shout out to him earlier. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey Mysterious, if you heard that we gave you a heads up earlier and a call out. Maybe you weren't on then.
I might have missed it because I'm flipping around so much. This chat one ends up in the back a lot just because I'm trying to keep track of so many things. You know how it is, right, Joins?
Totally. Yeah.
We got pancakes. We got Mango ruining the F1 race for me.
Yeah. I'm seeing Raisin Eyebrows. What's up, man? Seeing Miso Hele. Cool. Either way, we're going to be doing a lottery right now. Let's see. The keyword is going to be... the keyword is going to be exclamation space trains for everybody. Yeah. We'll probably roll it in a bit here, probably 5 minutes or so. We'll do the first rounds. But if you want to enter this giveaway, exclamation point space trains for the win, man.
Space trains. Who doesn't like space trains?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody loves that.
And I'm saying, can you please say hello, loader? Thanks. Or thanks. Space trains.
There we go. There's all the space trains. It's like a train of space trains coming in hot.
But if it has no rails, is it a bus?
Space bus? I'm not sure what.
Space bus! All right.
Yep. So we're gonna wait to get everybody. Oh, I just got kicked. But yeah, let's get into this match at least. This is the first rounds of our semifinals. Team perfectly balanced against hungry team. Let's see what happens. All right, folks. Dora, Rudo. Yep, Fasta's going Dora. Rudo for Eclipse. Zessence is going with Dora. Rudo for P Magister.
Yes. All right.
Here we go. And they're playing on domination mode. P Magister giving a salute.
Massive push for... So we got Eclipse taking the lead, and we got Zessence taking the lead.
Yeah, here comes all their support for both of them. A little bit of swapping back and forth.
Yeah, they're just trying to... Oh, and he's going to go for the tower. He's going to go up.
Going up. Going to be able to take that right out from underneath him. Fase doing whatever he can to try to take it back. Is able to. Wow, what a fantastic reclaim.
Wow, what a play.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
I don't think they saw that Eclipse emptied out that tower on the bottom.
Yeah,
to,
they must not have.
Right?
Chicken!
Oh, we got chickens! Chickens!
They are totally empty. Here comes the counterattack by
Oh my goodness, they're so empty.
Takes it. Going for the main base. Going to take out some of Fase's areas. Boom.
And they had more villages. That was a mistake, I think, of Fase and Eclipse. They didn't get more villages. And, you know, P Magister had that extra production of the domination tower in the back. It is not going to be a clean sweep because I know Fase and Eclipse will win two for sure. So it is not a clean sweep now.
Yeah. This is going to go back, and I think this is exciting. I expected to see Fase and Eclipse come out strong here, and it's great that the first game they've got.
I think the number of villages at the beginning they took was the problem that they had, why they weren't able to keep that, because they took a lot of time at the forges, where if they'd pushed harder from the forges, I think they would have had a better chance, because they P Magister and Zessence used a lot of troops to get those extra villages, right?
Yeah, great point. This next round, they're going to have to play as Wilford and Aner, just as a reminder for everybody. Zessence going for Wilford. P Magister taking Aner. Looks like Eclipse is going Aner, and Wilford for Fase. They're playing on Q13.
Q13.
Oh, and it's on regular conquest mode. Okay, this is a standard. Everybody is familiar with this map. Everybody has a good opening. This is not a... And here, wow, look at Zessence is going straight for that forge. He's not waiting to upgrade. But he gets locked immediately.
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And it's going to hurt him.
Take advantage of this. He's just sending units up.
Fase's going to grab his.
All right, here comes a push in from Eclipse. Sorry, from Zessence to try to take out that forge in the back of Eclipse's base.
He's not going to be able to.
Definitely not. Oh, he was close, but Eclipse knew exactly how many units to send to defend against that.
And P Magister was messing up Fase on the back end there.
There goes Zessens, takes back.
I think Magister's just about ready for a rage here. I think we could see a massive rage from.
Here comes Fosse, trying to beat him to the punch. Gets him chained.
Got locked.
Oh, what a great Wilford too. Sorry.
Oh, it hurt him. It hurt him. Oh, look at that third. Wilford third to even it out. Comes his power. But now he can't reinforce his forge.
Here comes a push from more troops. Raged into Eclipse's base. At least takes over his main production area. And now it's a counterattack to try to take out the rest of Eclipse's base. Oh. Doing the... Wow. Eclipse been locked.
Hit hard. And now we've got P Magister just occupying Fosse.
Phenomenal.
Keeping him busy. All right, so now
Fosse's
just got that. Oh, Fosse's coming in hard.
Fosse's doing whatever he can to take out P Magister. Eclipse is reduced to just a tower. He's doing whatever he can to defend against, just keep this going. P Magister down to 3 buildings.
Fosse loses his main.
There's a great Wilford.
P Magister's just holding on here.
Gonna take out Eclipse here.
Eclipse is done on the tower, which makes it a lot more difficult for Fosse.
Fosse
oh
out.
My goodness.
Ooh, P Magister and Zessens coming in strong. 2 up.
Whoa! I'm about to be proven wrong here.
They're shaking in their boots. They're getting scared. Oh man, this is such an exciting map, man. I love that we just saw that. If you didn't see it, go back and watch that replay. That was a back and forth, just like expert level of how to use some misdirection in order to take your opponent by surprise. That was good. Yeah, before we go to the last round, remember everybody, get Space Trains in on the chat if you want to jump into the lottery. We're about to draw that. So yeah, as soon as we come, I think the Mushroom Wars channel just wrote that as soon as we come back, which we just did. So we're gonna roll that in a minute here. As for the last round, it's gonna go to Q21.
Q21.
And the player selections are gonna be Trini and Chia.
This is gonna be on King of the Hill.
Yeah. Space Trains.
Space Trains.
So
or is it just a bus?
Good stuff. All right, Fosse going to Trini. Eclipse going Chia. Will we see a comeback? Or is this going to be a clean sweep, man? Drop Dead Fred won the giveaway. Congrats, Drop Dead. Here we go.
Way to go, Drop Dead Fred. All right, massive push from Fosse and...
So much going on. What's going on? P Magister has a lot of area. Fosse coming in, trying to take out his main base, though. Gonna take it out, but he loses it.
Magister is, they're not making this easy on Fosse and Eclipse.
Eclipse has been frozen. Do whatever he can to support that forge. He loses it. Eclipse is about to be taken out of the game. Fosse's down to 6 units, too. Holy cow.
Oh, I was just proven wrong.
God. Reverse sweep is right, Brazen Eyebrows. Holy God, my friend. That's insane.
Slow clap. Wow. Well played, guys. Great match.
Great match.
Great matches. Nobody should be ashamed of their performance in those 3 games because they were so tough no matter what end you're on.
Wow. All right, Team Hungry Team, man, you guys are going to the finals. You guys are going to be in the final games today. I got to say, congratulations to to Fosse and Eclipse. You guys...
Yes, very much so. And you guys are still playing for 3rd place.
Yeah.
There's still $50 on the line each.
Mm-hmm. We'll see you in a minute here. But god dang, man. Wow.
God dang.
All right.
Gosh dang.
Moving on to the semifinals, the second pairings here. We got Team Mushroom versus Team Dream Team. This is, we all know this, but it's Moonshadow Mr. Kai versus Q211 and DI78. They will again play with the same randomly selected teams that we've just done there. So Dora Rudo will be the same pairings first. Same rules apply. So let's do predictions here. I mean, we just saw predictions thrown out the window. Our expectations were kind of flipped on their head. What do you think right now? What do you bet so I can bet the opposite? That's what I want to know.
Um, there's going to be somewhere between 3 and 5 games played.
Okay,
One
good
team
call.
is going to win 3 of them.
Oh, dang, that's good to know. And will the team that wins 3 move on to the finals?
Yes. And the team that loses 3 is going to move on to the 3rd place match, and they're still going to be $50 each on the line. So
I don't believe it. That's out of control with your predictions here, man.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be as helpful as I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured we'd go at least 4 or 5 games with the last one. So I know there's going to be between 3 and 5 games played.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah,
folks.
right.
I want to see if everybody else in chat. I'm just going to scroll real quick and see if everybody else was as surprised at that as we were.
I see an ouch. Video
Video
glitch for a couple of seconds and it was over. What happened? No one knows.
Yeah, Drop Dead's right. That was such a quick ass match. It was just like everybody was moving at once, and suddenly everybody came up for air, and let's see what happened.
Gunner, LMAO, lag.
I don't know.
Yeah, and vote in the straw poll, guys.
Oh, cool. There's a
maybe
straw
we can
poll
get
now?
some. Yeah.
My vote's going to be for Mushroom, Team Mushroom. I mean, I think Dream Team. I first of all, I love DI78. I love him, but I just got to vote a little bit for Moonshadow here.
I like them both, though. Like here's the problem: is both teams are strong.
Yep.
Which team is going to make the better plays?
You know what? I believe Moonshadow and Mr. Kai took a tournament off, and whereas Dream Team has been playing, I think consistently the entire year, every single time. So maybe that does factor into here.
I mean, but they're all strong players, right? Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah.
What happened? Exactly. Drop. What happened? Maybe you can explain it to me because I blinked and it was over. That my heart's pounding, man.
Q30 is going to be what the starting map is, but this is the let's just get right into it. This is the last pairings for the semifinals. Team Mushroom versus Dream Team. Let's see what happens.
All right.
We got Rudo and Dora for both these players. Mr. Kai going Rudo, Dora going for Moonshadow.
Okay, so Dora.
Okay, pushing out.
Pushing out. It's a pretty normal opening. Gonna push for the forges. Oh, DI's gonna push for that.
Moonshadow's gonna get this.
Moonshadow is unable to capture and waste a lot of troops, and it's gonna possibly lose his forge because he's gonna get. Oh, Kai's giving him support though. Oh, and yeah, Moonshadow is in strife, but Mr. Kai, I think is gonna have this. Mr. Kai's eliminated. He's got 2 forges.
Well, Mr. Kai, yeah, he's been able to take out Q. Now he can just support Moonshadow on the bottom there. Now it's 2 versus 1. If DI, I mean, he's got a hard time if he wants to try to hold on to this, but it looks like Mr. Kai knows what's what, and he's just focusing his effort there on the domination towers, reinforcing what he can. Here we go. He's going for the second domination tower. They know they don't. I think he's
gonna just go for the domination.
He might as well. Then you can just. Oh nope, he's not. Going for DI. Hits him with the boost. Takes him out. Gets him with chickens.
Oh, chickens!
Gonna reverse attack up for that forge. Takes it.
And that's GG.
That's definitely it.
Yeah,
DI gives the salute. Well played. Well, good work, Moonshadow, Mr. Kai. Man, that was tight. There was a lot of back and forth there right at the beginning, and then it was just a quick dash to the finish.
Dash to the finish. Oh my goodness. Man.
All right, so second pairing, they're going to come up. It's going to be Wilford and Nainer.
So you think it was going to be Moonshadow, Mr. Kai for this, right?
That's what I That's what my heart's telling me. And they took that first round. Not that it was. I think there was just a couple mistakes that were easily made by Q and D, but yeah, Moonshadow and Mr. Kai have proven all year that they are. Man,
Absolutely, they're tough
players, dude. I have to go back up and look. Moonshadow and Mr. Kai, they came in 3rd place in the April 2v2 Cup. They came in 2nd place in the June 2v2 Cup. They came in 2nd place in the August 2v2 Cup. So it's not without reason to imagine that these guys, after so many strong showings in our 2v2 Cups this year, that they're like, no, this is it. This is our time. Plus, most of those Cups, they were up in head-to-head against Fosse and Eclipse. At least for the August Cup, that's what they got butted out against, and that's why they didn't win. So now with Fosse and Eclipse out, it's possible they make it to the finals and they take on Hungry Team. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. But Hungry Team, again, ate their Wheaties this morning and they came out swinging. So
absolutely.
What do I know? All right, this looks like they're going to be on Q11.
Mind you, it's probably evening for them, so they probably had a really healthy dinner.
Right,
and really,
that's
it. Because they're over in Hungary, and I'm pretty sure it's evening there.
Yep, good point. All right, Mr. Kai going Ainer.
Ainer. Mr. Kai is so good at freaking Ainer, too. This is a really good Ainer Wilford map, actually.
Yeah, I love seeing this map. It's just do you go straight for your opponent right away, especially since...
You can't on tier 3.
Oh, you can't?
If you do, you'll be punished.
Okay, good to know.
Especially against these players, right?
Boy, already locked him.
Oh,
that is so smart.
Oh, see, here is where it's going to pay for you. Not going straight, but, getting a bit of production.
Moonshadow, meanwhile, has that fully leveled up village. Whereas DI, strong attempt to take him out.
Q211 should drop his first on that forge and turn it back into a tower. There it is. There
it is. Called it.
Called it.
Man, that is great. So DI with stronger. I mean, the amount of time he spent trying to get that though. He's
got a forge back. Oh, but coming in for the power from the left side.
Their bonus is, the longer they wait here, the long they're giving Moonshadow Mr. Kai.
Mr. Kai's got rage. Here goes the rage. Here comes the rage.
Everybody at once. He's gonna rush into DI's territory. Takes out one village.
Only gets one, so I mean it's gonna.
Here's the reinforcements. Take out that top. Man. This is why you can't let Moonshadow Mr. Kai wait too long. DI had such a good opening. He had such a good...
and he used his ult, but that didn't kill many troops either.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay. Mr. Kai and Moonshadow now pushing into top left Q territory. He's going to be able to defend, but he moved too many troops out. I just got to take some time to rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I saw that rage and saw DI, I knew exactly where he made the mistake.
Yeah.
Here comes a rage from Q211. Oh, he's got one. Is he going to get two?
No. Nope. Can't get the second. He's going to lose this right there.
That's it. That is it.
Buildings left, but they are gone. So Moonshadow, Mr. Kai, taking it. Wow. They're up 2-0. We're still close. I mean, I honestly, what I look to is DI had such a strong move. You start so strong. You did that move at the beginning to catch him off guard. You locked his one village, and then you pushed all of your troops for the first 30 seconds into that bottom forge. You took it, and then he waited for about a minute. And so during that minute, Moonshadow had time to build up units, get reinforcements,
absolutely
things out. It was a great first attempt, but you need to just keep that momentum going and just knock your opponent out. You can't wait.
Absolutely.
But good on them. Good on Moonshadow and Mr. Kai to be able to take victory back from what they thought was going to lose that one.
Yeah. I did. I thought they were. I thought DI and Q211 were going to be up a bit more on that one. So, but it's okay. There's still 3 more map possible or game possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But so we're going into game 3. So far I'm right. It's going to be between 3 and 5 games.
That's true. That's very true. This is game point though. Moonshadow and Mr. Kai could sweep this. This is a full day right now of 3 games.
Full day.
You know what's funny is we were worried yesterday when we were talking about how long the 1v1 cup went. It went for a couple hours, and it probably went for maybe a half hour longer than we were expecting or planning on. And when we were starting to talk about this cup, we were like, you know what, it's probably gonna take longer because it's 2v2 games. And so we had a lot of thoughts that like the first rounds were going to be more than 3 games each, and then if we did a best of 7 for the semifinal brackets, that it would be even longer. And the players are kind of proving us wrong here that they're coming in strong, right, and they're able to just sweep things up right away
and upset things.
Yeah.
Because I know I saw a lot of people predicting Eclipse and Fosse to win this.
Yeah. All right, Sheeny and Tria. And these are, and like I said, this is match point because we're still doing best of 5 for the semifinals here. So,
yep.
Mr. Kai choosing Chia
and Trini. Here we go. Oh, this map. DI and Q211 are really good on this map. Mind you, this is a bit different because now it is King of the Hill and not standard.
Here comes DI making a strong push down into Mr. Kai's area.
Oh, there's the push.
Takes it. Now he's doing a counter.
And they know they got to get rid of Kai first because he's the real issue.
Yeah,
because he is so strong.
So good. Oh, takes out his tower.
Got his tower. Mr. Kai is out.
Mr. Kai is just about. He's out.
He's
gone.
Out.
It's
right,
2v1.
So it's 2v1. It's Moonshadow. Like I said, DI and Q211 are so good at this map because this was a starting map on one of the tournaments,
yeah,
right?
That's right.
And I remember watching them and going, wow, they've got very smart, strong players.
Moonshadow able to pull up just a little bit more territory under himself. Q getting pushed back to only 2 villages left, and Moonshadow can smell it. He knows he can kind of come in there.
Yeah. And now here comes Q211. Now that he's had a bit of time to do some upgrades and get some troop count up.
He's going for that bottom forge, freezes it. Can he get there in time? There's a slowdown. Oh,
he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Pop.
Gets it. Sending in whatever he can to try to take out these last villages. Holy smokes. Moonshadow is so incredible. Taking on 2v1 right now and actually holding ground.
Well, he keeps freezing too, right?
It's crazy morale right now.
That's where DI should have built another forge. That would have really helped him.
Here we go. Q taking over his tower in the top right. Moonshadow's got to make a strong counterattack right now. If he keeps defending, he's not gonna. He's just gonna keep holding it.
He's got morale advantage though.
Yeah, he does. And he's doing such a good job defending, like actually holding and making a possibility for them to win this.
Yeah,
unbelievable job, Moonshadow.
Well, you look at the troop counts.
Right.
His troop count is insane.
There we go. He's going. Oh man, yeah. So smart to go for Q. Go around the tower. Go for those buildings. Take Q out of the picture. It's going to be a 1v1 right now. Crazy. DI is going for the bottom villages that have the most number of units. Gets frozen. Oh, he is so empty. DI is empty in the bottom villages and towers there. Moonshadow's just going to have to wait. All he has to do is defend accurately here, which he's doing perfectly.
I think Moonshadow's won this. I mean, I could be wrong, but I look at the morale. He's going to just melt buildings now. Oh, there we go. We've got a... Oh, but this is where we... Yeah, see it. Just the way he attacks, he just melts buildings with that morale.
So good. It's 5 morale versus 0. About 270 troops to 80. Moonshadow's just sweeping now. He's coming in left and right. Man, this guy is so good.
Wow. Another slow clap. Clean sweep. Wow, what games. You know, everybody put on a great show for everybody. That was amazing.
That's one for the replays, folks.
That is for the replays.
That is match 181-799-963. If you are listening and not watching, you should check out that replay because it was true. They did you called it. They had to take out Mr. Kai really quick, and they did such a good job of that. DI putting all the pressure on him, takes him out, does whatever he can, and then at the same time, after he takes him out,
Moonshadow defended
like,
so well,
yeah.
and he had troop counts, and he just got those stars of morale, and it didn't matter. Once he had those stars of morale and they kept attacking, there was no... I wonder if Q waited a bit too long to attack, or was it or DI in the top left? If he waited too long to attack.
Yeah.
So
that's all three.
They started out really well. I'm really sad to see that they didn't make it.
Yeah, man.
But that's the way it goes.
That we will see Q and D back right in a couple minutes here. They're going to come back for a third and fourth place match against Fosse and Eclipse. And then, of course, we're going to get into the finals. And like we said, the things are changing again for the finals in the third place match.
Oh, I got to keep track of something else.
I
just got used to this format, man.
It's super simple this time, I promise. Yeah. So what we're doing is, instead of a roulette and instead of bans and selections by the players, this is chat's choice. Everybody here is going to do their parts to jump into Discord and vote for the heroes that our top teams that are going into both the final matches and the third place matches are going to play as. So we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will have made that selection. And during the break, go to Discord. You'll see the vote channel is going to be open. Vote for the top heroes you want to see played, and then we're going to rank them. The most votes is going to be played, and then the second most, those are going to be the pairing for the first two teams to play as. And then likewise, we'll keep going and keep going. It's just to keep a note. The third place match is going to be best of 7 games. And then when we get to the finals, it's going to be best of 9. But all of that, just keep it in mind. We're going to ask you guys to do your part right now. And if you want to make my heart happy, please just give a couple votes for Pahom. That's all I ask for you. Maybe you don't have to, he doesn't have to come in first today like you guys so accurately did yesterday, but give him a couple for me. That's all I ask.
Sure,
Otherwise,
I can give you one Pahom.
Yeah, you can? Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Even though I don't like Pahom. I've been playing him a bit more lately, and I've actually been a little bit successful with him.
Yeah?
So
all right, guys.
Yeah, trying to look at all these small numbers makes me hunch over, guys. Sorry.
We are, let's just jump out, and we're going to take a quick break here while you all vote. So please head over to that channel, and we'll be back here soon. See you soon. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for sticking with us, and thanks for all the votes. We've pretty much tabulated all of them. I think there's going to be a couple seconds left here until they close the channel. Oh yeah, Tormaz just said it ends in 20 seconds.
Closed.
Is it closed already?
I can't see it anymore.
Oh.
I wanted to look and see it, give everybody an update, but I was like, oh no, I'm gone. It's gone.
Oh,
Get out.
I can tell you the top votes right now. Oh wow, top vote is Kenner. So Kenner, regardless, will be number 1. And then I'm not sure who the next up will be off the top of my head, but they'll write them all out for us, and we'll have that up for stream in a second here.
Nice. And so we're going into best of 7 now, right?
Yeah.
And we're doing the 3rd place match first. So we're going to get to see Fossa in Eclipse in 211 and DI 78. Do you have predictions? You keep asking me. I'm going to ask you for your prediction now.
Okay, here's the thing. Fossa and Eclipse, in general, they'll either come out super strong and confident. When they start getting a little bit demoralized, we start to see them play a little bit differently. You start to see a little, maybe they give up. But I don't think that's going to happen in this round. I think they're going to come out strong because this is potentially their last showing together. There's been rumors that Fosse doesn't want to play next year as competitively as he did this year, so I can't imagine they would just be like, screw it, we don't even want to get 3rd place.
So what, is there a breakup?
Not between them.
No. Is there a breakup? I'm hearing breakup.
Breakup?
Like, is there, do we need to have a mediator involved because it's like a divorce situation, or?
It's just time and
Absolutely.
you dedicate a whole year to playing the game as professionally as you can. You obviously, at some point, you're like, okay, I gotta take a breath and come back and do something else. That's kind of what happened with Barris and Benzo, right? We thought we'd see Barris and Benzo coming all the way to the top today because they won multiple cups this year. Both of them just got to the end of the year and they're like, I'm worn out. I don't know if I can compete at this kind of level. So I don't blame anybody for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, but my point is that if you're going to get to this point, if you're going to already dedicate the time, I don't think Fosse and Eclipse will phone it in for this last round. So I still think that they might clinch 3rd. But DI and Q, yeah, their dream team, they're good. They were able to do 3-0 against Doc No Hope and Steffson earlier. I think we'll see. I guess my point is I think we'll see more than 5 games here. This is best of 7. I think we'll see
both
6.
These teams swept around and got swept around.
Yeah, right.
Is it going to go the full 7 on this one just to mix it up a little, or?
I think here's what's going to either happen. Fosse and Eclipse are going to come out and sweep this 5 games up, but I really think this is going to go 7 games. I think Dream Team is going to come out and be like, no, we want 3rd more than you want 3rd.
We want the $100 more than you want the $100.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then getting into the last rounds too, we'll talk about this once we get there because we still have to get the list of heroes for everything. We're gonna wait and see what we got for you. Okay, cool. So I do see it here. It was just posted for us. We're gonna get that up on screen in a bit here. But for the 3rd place matches, it's going to be Kenner Pixo for the 1st game. 2nd game will be Pahom Satoshi. 3rd game will be Ankh Stella. 4th game, Dora Chia. And 5th game will be Rudo Wilford. And there's choices for 6th and 7th too, of course, if it goes that far. But pretty cool to see Kenner and Pixo. In the meantime, we're gonna do a giveaway. First, there's a straw poll in chat. You guys can feel free to jump in there and give your predictions. Who do you guys think it's going to be? Perfectly Balanced or Dream Team? Get your votes in, and you can see the results there as they start coming in. But we'll also do a lottery while we get everybody in this match. The lottery for now is gonna be
Rage Chicken!
That's perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Rage Chickens! Exclamation point! Rage Chickens gets into it. See, I picked all of those heroes. Yeah. Dark Draken saying he's those ones he picked. Rage Chickens. Yeah. You guys will see us. Start to type them in ourselves.
Rage the chickens.
All right, we're gonna roll that in a bit. It's not gonna happen right away, so
Yeah.
you guys have time to get it in if you're not by your keyboard or anything. But let me make sure I type mine in. I want to get in on this lottery.
You gotta get in on the lottery.
Gotta get
Rage the chickens. Rage the chickens.
It definitely feels like a hidden item. Like, you know, like some restaurants have like secret menus, you know? That's what this Rage Chicken feels like, something at, I don't know, some fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you want the Rage Chicken? Rage Chicken.
And then Dark Dagger's got to come in different. Chicken Rage. Chicken's Rage.
Got it. Either way, folks, third place match, Perfectly Balanced versus Dream Team. Best of 7. Let's do it.
So Eclipse is going Kenor. And Q211. Alright, so I know DI is really good with Pixel. I don't. Oh, and this map. This map! Oh my goodness. What do? You wait. You hold.
You just do nothing?
You do nothing. You know what the opening on this one is? Oh, they're gonna send to get mana up?
Get some mana up.
Just for mana. This is it.
Man, I've never seen a wait that long. It was so good.
You have to when this is domination, though, right?
Yeah.
Because and here they go.
Oh, he thought he could do it. Fosse takes it.
Fosse takes it.
Oh my god!
No.
You
DI
forgot the
all
timer. DI, rookie move. That was all of his units. He's down to 10. Oh my god! Eclipse can't believe it. Eclipse is like, he's like laughing his butt off right now. He's gonna push in there. He takes him out. DI, I cannot believe DI forgot the timer there, man.
Timer.
Q's like, I'm out. I'm not even gonna sit around.
He's tapping out. He's tapping out.
That was so good. You're totally right. This is why I thought there was like a game error. I thought there was a disconnect, but no, everybody has to wait.
You have to, because if the first person to move loses.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's.
I remember you telling me that back in the day whenever I was first starting, because it was something like I would always try to go in early just to hold the area, and you're like, well, you waste all your troops. The other person has a great opening because they still have 50 units and they can just bring them in here or whatever, 40 units.
Well, that's it. When you're talking about low troop counts on tier 3, because it's only really village that's available to get early is the one that's a 10.
Yeah.
If you waste 10 of your 25 troops and they come in at you at the same time at that, and they arrive second at the right time, they win.
So true. All right, so they're queuing up for the next round. The player choice again for this round coming up. Let me just pull it back up. Player choice is going to be Pahom and Pixo versus Pahom Pixo.
Pahom Pixo. Or Pahom Sato. No, Pixo's already played.
Oh, excuse me. You're right.
Pahom Sato.
Pahom Sato.
At least you didn't say Stella.
Yeah, that would be way off. Q's going Pahom. Or Sato for D.
Fosse is Satoshi.
That makes sense. Fosse loves Satoshi, but so does Eclipse. I see these guys just like loving playing as Satoshi just because she has such interesting moves there.
All right, and see this map. They can all move early and be okay, right?
Yep. Already expanding out. Nobody's swapping units, although Q didn't send quite enough down there at the bottom. Fosse sees the opening. He's going to go for that other building. Takes it. Might build a tower there. If I had to guess.
If I had to guess.
Nope,
no, he's just upgrading.
Okay, big attack from DI coming up into Fosse's territory. Takes it out.
Takes it easily.
Moving in.
Fosse just does not have the troops.
Wow.
Fosse opened up too much there.
Okay, Fosse at least be able to freeze him. Meanwhile, Eclipse is pushing up into D's area. D freezes him right in his tracks. Look, got so many units in that forge. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Ooh, got him down quite a
Take him
bit though.
down.
There
Yeah,
was more troops there than we thought.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, Eclipse so good at his snake counts, right?
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Eclipse knows how many troops are in the building.
wow. Fosse takes his whole base back. Now he's pushing back against him. That was
my
incredible.
goodness!
And
DI
Fosse
loses his main. But he holds his forge. He holds his forge. And gets his main back.
Gets his main back. All right, here comes another push in from QI up to Fosse's area. Fosse smart.
Why is Q not going towards Eclipse at all? Eclipse is using troops like mad.
It's crazy. Eclipse has no morale right now because he keeps doing all these attacks up to D.
But Fosse's got morale. So,
yeah.
And he's gonna go for that forge. That forge push. Is he gonna make it?
Is he gonna have time to? Yep, easily takes it.
Oh, he's not going for it. Oh, sorry, I was looking at that.
DI forge. Gotcha, I gotcha. Wow, Fosse pushed all of his troops into the bottom right corner to support Eclipse. Takes a village out from underneath D.
Man, just Fosse's using that burst so effectively.
Yeah. This looks like it for Q. There's the ultimate for Sato in the top right there. Oh, interesting freeze. Gets him out of the way, but didn't hit really anybody. This is it. Q, Fosse and Eclipse know they can take this all that's remains.
Wow,
Q jumps out of the game. That was great.
Flipped it around. It wasn't looking good at the beginning, but
right.
Some patience and probably communication. They're probably on voice. They were able to get that turned around.
Yep.
Crazy good.
As far as the predictions, let me jump into the, we did that straw poll a couple minutes ago. Let me open that back up.
Open that. See what people are saying.
We only got 7 votes. Only 7 of you voted on that link. I don't know if you got a chance, but it's still 5-2. People think Perfectly Balanced is going to win this. Well, I mean, as it is right now, 2-0, Perfectly Balanced. So you guys are on the right path.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna also roll the lottery for Rage Chickens. If you haven't entered, all you gotta do is type in !Rage Chickens. Super easy. I imagine you all did, but we're gonna roll that in a couple minutes here. Last call for that. Oh, excuse me, 2 seconds.
It's rolling.
My mistake. Well, they're playing up the next round. I think we'll roll it and then announce it as we get the information. And next up is Stella and Ankh. Fosse taking Stella.
Of course Fosse's going to take Stella. He loves the Stella. He's very, very good with Stella, too.
Totally. Stella's so powerful in this game.
Yes. All right. Let's see, we got standard open.
This is great because it's on Conquest. Domination, so they don't have all those towers protecting people from going up and down vertically, right?
Or the extra forges. Which changes things as well.
Wow, look at these units coming up from Fosse to Eclipse. He's going to try to do what he can to support.
Yeah, same with DI going up to support his partner.
Fosse gets there just in time. Hopefully, Q's going to make that attack. Oof.
DI should send a couple of jabs over at Fosse.
Yeah.
Just
say hi.
Nothing that is going to hurt Mana, just to say hello. I'm still here.
It looks like we got a winner for the thing. It was, who?
Weems 07? Or Weems 7?
Weems. All right, congrats, Weems. Weems 07, yeah, I see it now. All right, cool. Everybody's kind of taking a second back. Oh, they're going to try to go for this Conquest, or this Domination Tower on the right.
They're going to grab one.
Easily taken.
That's great for extra troop count.
Yeah, that thing's got great generation.
And they're going to do the same thing on their side.
But they strategically did it so that Fosse is the one that owns it. Oh, Eclipse sent just a... I bet they had some discussions internally in their chat, like who wants it, who wants to be able to control that. All right, second one goes over to Q. This one's going to go to Fosse as well, yeah. Oh, actually, excuse me. Eclipse took it.
Eclipse got that one. I don't think who holds it is necessarily as important when morale's the way it is. And it's almost better for one each, right? So if somebody gets better morale, it's you're able to help better, right?
Maybe, yeah. I felt like the reason Q has Cuna has all the unit production right now, and meanwhile D has the forged. It felt like they were going to do something like we've seen before, where one person's in control of units, the other person's got the morale to their advantage. But now that they're cycling just to keep generating morales differently, looks to be a different tactic altogether.
Just going on the slow feed of. But this is only a 6-minute game, so
Yep.
maybe they're going to both get a point.
I think they're going to run the clock down until somebody makes a big move. And smart for Q to just keep cycling here. He's got the morale bonus right now, but it's really going to be who wants to make that first move, and then how's everybody going to respond to that?
Yes. DI's just sitting there waiting to where troops need to be sent. You know, and it's so funny to watch this map being played by these players versus how it's played if you play 2v2 with randoms or whatever. You know, it's with randoms, it's over before it started.
Right. Yeah. Somebody's already made a push in. You do the same simple opening there. Here we go. Finally, Q's going to take the initiative, drops a forge, going to push real hard. He gets a plague in there in Fasse's base. Fasse's sending everything out. He knows it's not the brunt of where the attack's going.
Oh, and Fasse's
breaks. But Eclipse able to take it over for Fasse's base. Here comes the second attack from Q211. There's all the support units coming in for D.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to hold this. Here's the counterattack, and there's a Tria from Stella's right there. The bottom.
Oh, and there's the shield break.
Shield break. Taken. Here comes another attack. They're going to go for the back line.
Oh.
Take DI's forge. DI empties everything. He's going to lose everything right here.
Loses it all, yeah. Wow.
Attack first. Final. Yeah.
You attack first.
You attack first, man. That is so true. If you attack first, you're putting yourself open to somebody else being like, okay, well, thank you for all that morale bonus. Now let's answer that in kind with a better attack.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Man.
It's all right. 3 games. 3 games down. That's Fasse and Eclipse. So that means this is match point.
Match point.
If they win
match
this,
point, is this going to be a day of sweeps?
Every single round is a day of sweeps. Holy cow! I hadn't considered it, but it's possible.
This could be a first because I don't think we've ever had a day where it's swept this far.
No, definitely not.
So
the either way, this round will be played with Dora and Chia. Those are the player selections. Looking like they're hovering over Q22. Man.
Sunday sweep.
Sunday sweep, baby.
Big Papa Smurf, the Sunday sweep.
Yeah, Nomad Isumido said this map is in randoms is 100% rush. Yeah, you're totally
that's
right.
That Nomad Isumido's I'm pretty sure is Polygon.
Oh, that's Poly.
So cool. If you know who Polygon is.
Yeah, I know Poly.
Yeah. All right.
A little bit slower there for Eclipse and Fasse. Excuse me, Eclipse and DI. Everybody's waiting to see what their opponents were going to do. This is another easy one where if you make a misstep at the beginning, your opponent above you or below you can quickly take you out.
Yeah, and seeing randoms upgrading so quickly could...
Death sentence.
It's a death sentence, right? Like, especially if you're a tier 3 playing versus a tier 5 or something.
Yeah.
But when you're playing with better players like this... Oh, who's got that? Eclipse?
Oh, taken back from they gave up the attack. Good lord. DI and Q could have continued to fight for it, but they didn't.
Oh.
Holy God. That was it.
So close. That was it.
That's it. Q
quits. Great games, guys. They could have gone either way. Everybody played amazing. That is great. That is amazing.
Congrats, 4th place. DI and Q211 Dream Team really are the dream team, right? You guys have played all year long. Prove that you belong to be here, man. But thanks for showing up. Thanks for doing what you do. Fasse and Eclipse, third place, our third place winners for the day. They've since the prize money for that. What did they win? Remind us again, Cheese.
$100, $50 each.
And they both get a
$50 plus a real trophy.
Real trophy, yeah.
And trophy for the 2v2 in-game trophy. So, yeah. I mean, just come on. Where's the money gun? I should have found my money gun. And
you have a money gun? I want a money gun.
It doesn't have any money in it, but I could have filled it with some Monopoly money.
Ah, that's true.
We could have done a Monopoly money blast, right?
Yeah. I get you. That makes sense. Well, that's it for third place matches. We are moving on to the finals. So just as a reminder, finals matches are between teams. What are these guys' teams' names again? P Magister and Z Sense's Team Hungry and Moonshadow and Mr. Kai. That's Team Mushroom. These are the final teams of the year. This is it, man. This is it. This is what they're playing for. They're doing best of 9 today. If anybody is not going to do a clean sweep of 5 games won in a row, it's got to be here, right? We have to see some back and forth. The best teams of the year who've made it all the way through the bracket, through all these different brackets all year long. Come on. I feel like right now is going to be a time for us to see some tight competition. So, that being said, they will still play with the same hero selections we saw. Kenner and Pixo was the first matchup, et cetera, et cetera. And we will, man, we'll just see who takes this. Do you have any predictions right now?
Why are you asking me?
Because I'm got to ask chat, because I have to ask. I mean, like, I think Moonshadow Mr. Kai. I'll go first. I think it's going to be Moonshadow Mr. Kai.
I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to go opposite of you.
Why not? Z-Sense? Hungry? Team Hungry? Okay.
Yeah, Team Hungry for me.
All right. Okay.
They've been playing strong today, too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a sweep, though.
So it's going to be a sweep.
Yeah.
Why not?
Sunday sweep.
Sunday sweep, man.
Yeah. There you go. There's another giveaway for you there, Sayoko. Sunday sweep. See, I'm full of these today. I'm helping them.
Yeah, we could do another lottery, too. Let's see what Sayoko
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't be Sunday sweep, this one.
Let's see what he says. Joins hoodie.
A joins hoodie?
A nice dream to have, everybody. We're going to do a hashtag, or excuse me, exclamation point, joins hoodie for the next keyword. We'll get that in while these guys queue up. Type it in real quick.
And while we're waiting here, we've got, they're queuing up on Q9.
Q9.
In domination mode.
Yeah, so this is going to be it. This is our final games as a reminder to everybody. This is it for the whole year, folks. This is the last 2 teams, Team Mushroom and, Team Hungry team. We're going to see who wins this best of 9. Final games. Here we go. Nope, we're not transitioning. Never mind.
I was just trying to give some information.
Good Lord.
Keep the chat going. I mean, dude, was a poll get put up for this one? I don't know if
not transitioning. Nope, we'll stick with the lottery for now, I guess.
Who joins Charger? Why is somebody putting joins? Did you run out of battery power yesterday?
My device died yesterday in the middle, so Benzo had to carry everything for me.
Oh, and where was your charger?
It was right next to me. It was a big fail.
That's pretty embarrassing.
It was the worst part was it was actually plugged in. It's just finicky,
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. I know it. All right, here we go.
We're going. We're
Match
go.
Started.
They're impatient. They're sick of waiting on us. They're pushing hard. Standard openings though, and this is King of the Hills, so we've only got the towers at the back.
All right. Moonshadow and P Magister both pushing down to the middle in the middle villages.
Oh, and they're going to push in on that right away. Oh, my goodness.
P Magister going for the first domination, or for the first conquest domination tower.
Moonshadow's pushing back. Domination towers, remember, have very little defense.
Yes.
They...
Holy cow, Moonshadow holds it. Now he's just going to do a counterattack. He's got the ability.
Yeah.
He holds the forge on the left side, so he's got the better, stronger attack on there. It's kind of the opposite. P Magister has more has more real estate on the back, but he doesn't have the forge on the right, so when he makes attacks, it's just weaker. And he's not supporting Z-Sense with all those units. He's kind of going at opposite of what he should be doing.
Absolutely.
Okay, here comes counter number 3. They're pushing in the top.
And the stairs.
Moonshadow takes it. There's all the support units. They're going to try to take it back. It's just not worth it because it doesn't...
Yeah. He managed
to change one of his buildings over into a forge. Here comes the counterattack. Moonshadow pushing in up the top right.
Yeah. I think it's GG.
Takes it.
They're going to have to regroup for the next game and really...
Magister's out. No, excuse me, he has one more building with 60.
He has one more.
His main base is gone. I think Z-Sense knows it. Everybody knows it. It's just a matter of if they want to play out this, if they want to try to go for the domination towers themselves.
Yeah, they're just going to take the domination towers now, I think.
Z-Sense, look how slow those troops are moving. He's trying to do whatever he can. He
got it!
Gets it!
With a nuke!
Counter number 1.
Here comes the final.
Yeah, they just want those towers.
Pop, pop! Yeah, so there we go. There's that.
So, all right, just writing these down on my side. Kenner and Pixo for Moonshadow, they take that first game. Whew. And yeah, I think we called it, right? There was just a little bit of a hiccup how they wanted to start that match out, and it didn't go in their favor, man.
Yeah. Yeah, they went for the domination tower too early.
Yep.
They didn't have enough troops up front. There was a lot of issues with it, so. Yeah, and then also the other problem they had as well is because all those extra troops were with who was up top now? That was P Magister.
Yeah.
P Magister didn't have a forge, but was pushing on that domination tower too. They lost extra troops. Where when you saw when Moonshadow attacked, how quickly he melted because he had the forge and he was given all those troops to make sure that he was able to knock that down as quick as possible.
Yeah. Reminder in chat, if you guys want to get on that lottery, it is !joins hoodie, Joins hoodie. You can just type combinations of that word if you want, like Misohele, and not get into the lottery, but you know, whatever you want to do, man.
And we've got Chinny typing Soviet March.
This
isn't one of my streams, Chinny.
All right, here we go. It's going to be Pahom and Satoshi again, like you saw before.
Pahom and Satoshi.
Moonshadow going for Pahom. Saddle for Mr. Kai, P Magister Pahom, and Resistance for for Satoshi. This is on Conquest. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen this one on Conquest yet. So this is nice. So we've got the extra forge.
Oh, P Magister, what are you doing?
High. Oh no!
And and the number 1 for Mr. Kai taking up P Magister. Meanwhile, on the bottom, Z-Sense is making efforts to get in because he has all those extra forges. Oh, he just loses it right there to Mr. Kai. Mr. Kai going to try to take out P Magister if he can. He takes it down. He loses it. He's going to get it back right away.
Oh, and now we've got Z-Sense took away one of his forges.
He's going to lose it
right
right
there. He's going to take it back for sure.
Z-Sense needs to go after Moonshadow, or he needs to defend or reinforce P Magister. He's trying to do both right now, and it's just
not going to go well.
Not going to work, man. This is going to be it for P Magister. That's it. He's gone. So now it's 2v1, and Moonshadow's just spent this whole time
giving troops.
Giving troops up and then defending on the bottom. Smart plays. Mr. Kai and Moonshadow take it. 2 down.
Wow. 2 down. Ouch.
Hey, P Magister and Z-Sense, they are regrouping, trying to figure this out.
Yeah, they're regrouping. So apparently the poll right now is saying 5-4 for Mushroom.
Oh, nice.
So,
I didn't even see the straw poll. Let me go in there and vote. Thinking. Okay, that was the prediction from. And so let's see. It looks like it's actually 2-3 right now. 2-4. Mushroom Team Mushrooms up 4-2. Sorry, this is just the votes, not the actual standings. We're up actually 2-0. Anyways, next round, it looks like they're going to do Q42. That's what I'm seeing them queue up at. I'd be curious if anybody has checked the Facebook to see what viewer request is.
Lita, congratulations on winning the giveaway.
Nice.
Good job, Lita.
Well done, Lita. You get that
going
hoodie.
to our next match.
You get 2 hoodies from Zillion there. Good for you.
You get Join's hoodie and your hoodie.
All right, Moonshadow, P-Magister at the bottom there. Both of them as Ankh. So it's going to be pretty much watch them both to try to go for towers as Ankh right now. And then Zessence and top Mr. Kai up to the top. There are Stella players. Here we go. Top Kai's going to Mr. Kai's going to go for that top village.
Yeah. We've got Zessence going to come straight across. Is it going to be enough?
Oh, he's going around.
Going to go straight through.
It's not going to be enough.
He's going to go up.
Wow. He is trying. It's just going to be a waste.
Didn't send too many troops though.
Yeah, just a mana grab.
That's a good mana grab. But he's gonna have to be careful here because we've got Moonshadow coming up. No, he's got that tower. He's gonna be able to.
Moonshadow tried up top there. It's coming through. Okay, bottom grapple for that bottom village, but Moonshadow with the they both have forges. Oh gosh, able to hold it though. Here comes Zessence. He's going to try to push in. Nope, he's just reinforcing himself. He's going to go push to the left. Mr. Kai. Wow, that was great. They did a Stella break on the top village, but at the same time, he drops invincibility from Ankh. Here comes another struggle for it. This tug of war struggle.
The tuggle.
A tuggle.
We're inventing all sorts of new words today.
That's all you need. Exclamation point tuggle for
Exclamation point tuggle.
Tuggle. Moonshadow with that bottom tower, though, that's a really good bonus for Moonshadow to have as an Ankh.
Yeah, it is. That's going to be a morale booster right there. He's getting it upgraded to 4th level right away.
All he's doing right now is sending all these support units up to Mr. Kai in the top villages.
And it's probably like 3 in the morning for these guys that they're still playing, right? Like in China, right? These guys are still on the top of their game. There we go.
Takes the domination tower up top.
Taking a domination tower. Now Mr. Kai taking that
forge in the top right too. Z-Sense down to only 2 buildings. P-Magister doing what he can to try to send an attack and gets treasoned. Oh, holy cow. Big attack. Or you got in a plague right there.
Oh, no. There it is. Boom.
P-Magister knows it. Gives him the thumbs up.
They got it back. Oh. They got the domination. I thought they were going to have it on domination. Oh, they did. Sorry, my bad.
They did, yep.
I missed one thing. Yeah.
Mr. Kai, I'm just writing this down. Mr. Kai, Stella. And so that is 3 games.
Oh, and Elsh is here. Elsh, you missed the Rage Chickens. It's Monday morning for Elsh.
That's true. Yesterday, Elsh joined at 6:30 his time. He was like, I just woke up. What's going on? We're like,
I just woke up. Looks like he just woke up.
Oh, man, this is 3 games up. We will go for it's best of 9. So the first team to 5 will get this. And boy, Moonshadow and Mr. Kai are making a full showing at doing that.
They want this. They're hungry.
Please, P-Magister and Z-Sets, please give us a game that's not a sweep today. Good God.
It's not Sweep Sunday. I think you called for
Sweep Sunday.
Moonshadow, Mr. Kai. It's Sweep Sunday.
That's
our first. It's our first Sunday sweep.
Yeah. Just looking at chat here.
I am too.
Yeah, you did miss the Rage, Elsh. I don't know if there's a. Let me check the player standings as far as what the heroes are coming up. Dora Chia for this one.
Chia,
and then next will be Rudo Wilford. In fact, in order to see a Rage, Elsh, we're going to need to go to the 9th game here. So, everybody, wait for that. Here we go.
Oh, and yay. Everybody's just going to push out hard.
Oh boy, this is such a
and
quick
Top
map.
Guy counted the troops perfectly.
So well done. 2 left for Zessense, and there they go.
We're going to match point now.
Not even enough time to even call what happened. The interesting thing there that I saw that it was too late to even call out was top guy, Mr. Kai, even grabs a village, which we discussed this on the last cup, not the 1v1.
No, P Magister grabbed a village.
Wasn't it red? In the bottom right?
Oh, he went and got that from P Magister. P Magister originally grabbed that.
He grabbed it from him. Got you. I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. P Magister. Usually, I was going to say, usually the player that goes for the village, they've expended too many troops to try to take over that village, and I thought it was just interesting that they still won even though they grabbed that village. But if he took it from somebody else, makes sense. Makes total sense. This is it, though. Like Cheese just said, that's 4 games down. It's best of 9, so first to 5, and this means this is game point. Team Mushroom could win the entire year right now with yet another sweep.
Sunday sweep.
Sunday
Hashtag
sweep,
it.
baby.
Hashtag it.
That's got to be the last lottery if we even have time. We might even be done before we can get a lottery going.
Right?
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Oh my God. All right, so they are queuing up at the moment. I'm seeing Q23. See if that sticks.
Oh, Q23. And it's, of course, because now it's match point, it's going to be in King of the Hill mode.
And Rudo and Wilford. So if
Rudo.
Guys, if you're in chat and you're excited, if you think this is over, just give me some shout outs. Come on, get some energy going in chat. This could be it.
Some fist pumps.
I think Z-Sense and P Magister need some love. So if you guys want to see this go for longer than 5 games, please send them some virtual freaking hearts right now. All the way. Okay, they're queuing up. There they go. Starting this round.
Yeah, this is really going to come down to how you play and when you use your skills.
Yeah.
Z-Sense, they're grabbing that back
Moonshadow's,
village.
Moonshadow's going right for Z-Sense's bottom.
Yeah, they're going right for your forge.
Magister sending some troops down to Z-Sense to give him some support. That was a failed attack by Moonshadow, which is good. Both teams able to hold on right here, except for Mr. Kai and Moonshadow. Both have that center village. Stolen, and there's Wilford's number 2.
We're 2 seconds. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You get what I'm putting out.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Loses. P Magister lost that forge up top. Oh, and there's another Wilford too.
Wilford second. Oh no. Is that going to be it for P Magister?
No.
Oh yeah.
This is so tough. On the bottom, we got Moonshadow making some effort. Okay, it's taken back.
God. It's gotten back. And now it's an extra forge for Zessense, which is going to help him huge, or maybe not.
He attacked down at the bottom. Moonshadow's going for it. They know that it comes down to that bottom village. Everybody's sending some troops down there just to hold it. Taking it back from Moonshadow. He's going to hold this. This tide These are wasted troops. And there's the push in to try to take out Zessence's forge. They have no units to support these. They're being outproduced at the moment. Only 1 building for P Magister in the top right. Z-Sense has 2. Doing whatever he can to spread those units thin. But really, Moonshadow and Mr. Kai just have to make whatever they have to do to push all their units forward.
They've got all that production.
And there it is, coming in for the tower, coming in for the fort. Oh, there's another Wilford number 2, P Magister, giving the salute.
Giving the salute.
There's a final push in to take out P Magister up top right. Takes his forge. P Magister's out. It is down to Zessense. Can he, with no way forward, hold with 3 buildings? Is looking grim, folks.
Very grim. He gets rid of his tower for a forge.
All right, they're just spending them time right now to get the King of the Hill towers.
Get their points down. Putting up a tower.
Upgrade right there for some buildings. They can play it safe here. Honestly, they could rush in. I think they're just playing it extraordinarily safe in order to say, hey, if we spend the units, we don't want to get...
because if it times out, it comes down to whoever's got the least number of King of the Hill points.
Yeah. That was a big move by P Magister, by Zessence in the top right to try to take that forge, but that was at the expense of some morale.
Yeah, and he's losing tons of morale with that tower and those towers there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they blocked him in pretty well, and
oh, he's gonna try to go for the back line. Oh, and then there's another last big attempt, and there we go.
First,
Anders number 2, or sorry, Rue's number 2.
Oh, that hurt him though.
Takes out his back line.
Oh, that hurt.
Goodness.
I mean, not that it's going to matter in the end.
Not enough to take it. Enough to confuse him. And there comes a ninja.
Ninja!
Down to 1 building. Double
Number
ninja!
1!
He came back with 1 unknown unit. But
wow.
Not enough.
Clean sweep Sunday. That is a first, I'm pretty sure.
That is absolutely a first. Holy hell.
I have never seen a sweep day like that. Upsets and I wonder if it was just the pressure of this being like a really because it used to be invitationals, right? And it wasn't really for anything like prize wise. And now there's real money being put in by the developers and it's just kind of wow.
It's just once the train started with the first round with Fosse, team perfectly balanced against UC, and we saw that sweep, we were like, oh, that's interesting. And then the next one, then put Data Error and Hungry Team. Oh, interesting. 2 in a row, 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 sweeps in a row, 7 sweeps in a row, and then the final 8 sweeps. Oh man. Either way, I mean, let's just give props right here, folks. Team Mushroom, congratulations. You are the winning champion 2v2 Cup winners. The winning team for 2v2 for 2020. So I got to give you guys as much respect as you deserve. You fought all year. You came in second place multiple times, multiple cups this year. And this is it. You cinched the victory, the final cup of the year, getting the biggest prize money, getting all the accolades that come with that. So huge congratulations to you both.
Absolutely. Great job. And to all the teams. I mean, P Magister and Zessence, I mean, you guys didn't go out without a fight at least, right? I mean, it was a huge, tough games, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the truth. The second place, P Magister and Zessence, you guys did equally as well. It's just crazy. I mean,
they still get $150 each. It's not like they get nothing. Huge effort, $150 each, and we got Moonshadow and Kai getting $300 each. I mean, there's $1,000 in the top 3 this time. It's just crazy.
That's so good. And then finally, just also a last shout out to the third place team, Perfectly Balanced. You guys are also getting $50 each. You guys are getting the in-game trophies, and you're also getting that real trophy. Did you just mention this? I don't know if we mentioned it. First place and second place also get the real trophy.
Real trophies. I did not say it again, but we're saying it again. They get a real trophy shipped out to them.
I need to see pictures of all you guys holding your real trophies, so please make that possible. Send that in Discord. But also, thank you for the chat. Thank you guys for all sticking here, doing all the fun giveaways with us, the lotteries, keeping everything active. It's been fun to talk back and forth with you guys and all the action too. So appreciate you joining us.
Absolutely, and so we just got to. So there's some announcements quickly. So we've got the Ankh skin contest still going on. So make sure you guys are going and doing your best drawing. I cannot draw. I am terrible at it. So please do something that's going to be awesome for that. Fosse's got a stream coming up. When's he streaming?
He's streaming next weekend with Focus. I think it's on Focus's channel. Maybe it's Fosse's channel. But
is that for the CIS Cup?
It is not. Separate cup. It's like a Fosse Cup. You'll see an image pop up there. Back to the beginning. Yeah, that's what's called.
Back to the beginning. Oh, cool. Oh my God! I just see this coming up. Oh, the real life. Oh my God! Whoever made that, that is amazing, amazing. So, and then we've got the CIS Cup. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is for the Russian community, I believe, right?
It's a long-term event. They've been playing over a longer period of time. Usually our cups are one weekend or something. The CIS Cup usually takes like a month or so. The players meet, they play a bunch of matches over a period of time, but the finals are coming up a couple of weekends from now. There'll be announcements on Discord for you guys to check out for that too.
Awesome.
Last, I'm just looking through chat here, just looking to see everybody else saying hi. And Elsh said, "What do I have to watch? What do I have to go back and watch?" We had a couple of good shout outs. I don't have the numbers off the top of my head of what those replay matches were, but I don't know. Go back and watch the whole thing, Elsh.
Just go watch it, Elsh. What else you got going on Monday?
Yeah. Just put the whole thing up, man.
It's a sweep. It won't take you long to watch it. It's clean sweeps, whole stream.
Yeah.
So go.
Spoiler alert,
Spoiler alert, yeah.
But either way, thank you, Cheese. I'm so happy to have had you back, man. And
thank you very much for having me, man. Thank you for the invite. It's been great.
I know everybody in chat was happy to see you and started freaking out when they saw your face.
I don't know. Did you announce it yesterday out of curiosity?
I kept it a secret. I said that there was going to be a secret, and I was going to even put a cheese emote, and I was like, nah, people will figure that out. So I just said that we're going to have a special guest today, and everybody was like, wonder who that would be. So that was cool. I'm glad I
got a bunch of messages yesterday.
Oh, damn.
So people must have known, because I didn't say nothing.
Oh, somebody must have ratted it, but that's all right. I'm glad you got some excitement building before I get to say anything. But it doesn't matter as long as people tuned in to see you. That's all that matters, man.
That's it, and they tune in to see you too. I mean, I think we have a lot of fun together. So,
me too.
And they think we're having a stroke with some of our words, but space trains, right? Space trains.
Hashtag Tuggle.
Tuggle. Hashtag Tuggle.
Hashtag, yeah.
She's Siddiqui.
She's Siddiqui. There you go. And then I want to just give a quick thank you to everybody, not only in the community that participated this whole year. You guys that didn't make it to maybe today's cup, but through any of the cups, if you played, you got cup points. Dude, thank you. Appreciate that. And then a big thank you to the organizing team. It's just me and Cheese here on stream, but there's 5 to 10 other people that are always behind the scenes making sure the stuff runs smooth so that me and Cheese can just sit back and talk about what we're watching. But we got Tormaz.
Huge shout out to Mind Games, who's always in our ear, making sure we stay on task going forward. Mm-hmm. He's saying thank you to us in our ear. You can't hear him, but
he's thankful.
He's thankful.
Sayoko, I want to give thank you to Shark. You guys do the same. Focus and Benzo on the other stream.
Yes.
Then Matrix has you for doing the graphics. Appreciate it. And then Tormaz, of course, yeah. And then Barris was participating. Everybody else that participated throughout the course of the year too. I know Fase was involved pretty heavily at the beginning half. We had Barris that was doing our graphics for a while until other things pulled him away. So anyways, my point is that if you participated, if you were a guest that I had on to help me out, like Lita or Benzo, Barris, everybody, thank you for doing that too. Elsh, absolutely, man. So
everybody, it's amazing. It's amazing community, and it's an amazing place to hang out. So.
And we'll be back next year. We'll have information on the stream schedule as far as what they're going to consist of. We're going to change things up. It's going to be nice and fresh for y'all. Maybe we'll do some, I don't know, we're going to be doing some suggestions from the community on what you guys like and what you want to see more of. So keep an eye out for that information on Discord. That's where we're going to kind of pull everything from you guys. But until then, I've been Join Sadeki. Cheese, who have you been?
I'm Cheeseburger. Hashtags, Join Sadeki.
Yeah.
Hashtags Cheese Sadeki. It was a major hashtag toggle today, but we got through it. And all thanks to our hashtag space trains.
That's right.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, guys, thanks again. We'll see you next year.
Cheers.